Hi guys, welcome back. We're a bit later today, sorry about that. To compensate, we might also get interrupted in a bit and have to end early, so that just perfectly balances things out, right? Start late and early, that's how it works. I've added 2 mods, apparently. Not especially for this, but yes, Density Overlay is just interesting. And the Mass Move tool, I haven't even played around with that, just because Dinger was mentioning it time and time again. Which reminds me, I haven't put anything on his Discord, should I? Whatever. He'll find me if I'm here. So will people. I'm confident. Right. Let's go see what we've been up to. We did take some notes at the end of last stream, specifically. So volcano open, Asher remove debris. Wait, we did that. And we can now finalize you. So that was not at the end of last stream, was it? We have the Perch-Off pond that is doing a fine job. We had some stagnant stuff and some magma accumulation, and then we went to starting up some geotuning, yes, exactly, and rerouting things in here. Can we... If we have turbines here... I think I want the oil to be straight. If we can do that, that would be great. Coming down the center. Yes, we moved this twice before. Here we go again. So be it. Yeah, sure. Let's go to that. You go turn this around. Have it fill up the pipe first before we redo the pipe. That's not what we're here for. How's temps? Oh, by the way, can we have a look at that overlay? Because I kind of like it, I think. It's not a mass overlay, really. It's more like a tile. Another pressure overlay. It does say mass distribution. Okay. It properly displays the fact that the game fakes pressure by adding mass. Or by counting mass. Yes, perfect. We actually do also count tile mass. Okay, I was about to say, because these look kind of... These like dummy colors, but no. That's nice. 3000, can you do more? No. Okay, cool. Wait. So you are basically like 25 tons neutronium, because you don't give us a number, do you? 20 tons, actually. Okay. That's a cool overlay to have. Yes. Right. I wanted though to go for thermals for a quick sec. Oh yeah. Most importantly, we have started your guys's bits and pieces. We added some to... was supposed to be 50-ish per tile here. It's a bit more. What's your red? Your reds are also a bit more. Except for... You've got the right thingies in, yes. And there gotta be some cooling. Then we're gonna up the in-game a little, maybe. Once you've heard that ping sound from deselecting, it is gonna be very intrusive. Oh, great. Yeah, I think we can let the game run. And just have to do the little things. Get more eggshells. Get more... Well, you guys don't have a lot of food. And we don't have a lot of mushrooms. Which is not optimal. Not like we have extra stuff in here, right? Or we have the tofu, which you shouldn't get anyway. We're not making any more, no. In that case, we are not putting it in here either. This is the line going out. That means we can just release the tofu into the regular freezer. We'll see if it's gonna take me away. Let's go, Seraphina, hey there. Wonderful Saturday to you. Oh, we have a blueprint. Let's go. We could get a batch of extra slugs. I'm not here to collect them, but you know, I do like our... Oh wow, that took a second to build up the menu. I'd like to get these guys over. So it's like a great idea. And yes, my nose is itching again. What the heck? Am I allergic to streaming? This is ridiculous. Maybe my pop filter is like laden with pollen or something. I don't know. It does go away with time. So, right, we could maybe add a bit more. So if we say for radiation purposes, we have, first of all, they're giving us much more cooling here. Not really. Let's open this again. Okay, we have this thing going still. Going strong. Really, can you guys go ahead? We can go along the left, the right. We open this all up. Let's drop those debris down. Get on here. Yes, you can get all the way in here. But maybe leave a tile there and this one as well. Oh, wait, that's not how this works. Basically, this one stays. No. This one. This one. This. You go around here. What the hell? This one stays. This way around. You go with this one stays. Okay. Yes, tiles. We know how to deconstruct them. How to dig them up. There we go. Let's drop some more water in here. Maybe give you better airflow if we can. There's quite a bit of stink up here too. Not sure I can properly get all of these debris cooled down the way we want them to. Beyond that, we do need a bunch of cooling in here, and this is getting hot. So how about we just go ahead and put a buffer layer in between for now. That is not excessive. We'll put the pipes in as well, probably, and then drain the cooling from top to bottom into our stables. That sounds like a reasonable idea. The two of you. You're getting hot again. Our cooling loop is not exactly cool. So we could also just go ahead and try get you guys cooled with an 18, then have this loop not go through the turbines, which would already give you all cooling to begin with. Which does sound like a good idea. Before that, you're 80, wait, no, this one, 240 rats. I'm pretty sure we can add enough stuff here for this guy to be 250. That is gonna be less than adding a full stack of 7, whatever. Okay, we can make this one work. I know we can't make this one work without having extra tiles to the side. So, yes, we should do that. We finally have a reason to use a very rarely used sensor. Radiation. You will be in that spot. Thank you for the bit. Wee. And that's just that. Hold on. I think I wanna slow this guy down from just running without a setting. Alright, this happens. Wonderbar. You guys, I'm not sure if I wanna have some cooling in here. Or some insulation rather. You guys getting too hot. You could have a second. We have a bunch on the side. I think we don't need many of these items. Coal. Oh shoot. It reminds me of something. We're making extra blossom seeds for making some nagi medicine.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Indeed. Making some seeds for the balance of Nagi's immune system, so she doesn't get all the sneezes all the time. Yes, I feel that. How much did we make? We have 118 medicine here. Do we just say go 99? I think you have 20 points. Why what? But the 99 we get 99 seeds. That should be done within the stream or so with you guys. And that's just that. Yeah, we could also make more ward seeds, but we really... Oh my god. Right, we also had this. We froze a bunch of nuclear waste. Then we swept it. Except... yeah, it's also in the other sweeping spots. And that means it's gonna be all over the... How much was that? Yeah, there's like a ton in here and whatnot. That could become a bit of a problem, maybe. I could have... What if we did this? We can't really take away access for the dupes. We could have you in such a way that you drop this down from the top. But then we have the whole water situation being annoying again. We can work around that, but let's not. We just put you on a... It's important actually, bring the stuff down. And then sweep filter. Have you played the Aquatic Planet? Yes, we've... How many cycles are we in? We have a save. We are 302 cycles in. We are not finished yet. But we are playing Stinger's Pip and Hatch contest, so we play this until end of month-ish. Trying to get as many pips and hatches. And that's that. And then we go most likely straight back to the Aqua PP to get the minnow one, the other dupe, the new one, the final achievement and all that good jazz. Yeah, let's go get all this stuff into that one spot where it's supposed to be. Game, please don't crash. How much do we add? Should be some over here, maybe some in here too, maybe some down the bottom left. Have you played it, Sarah? And did you enjoy it? If so, how you like it? I think people are generally quite pleased with it now. Okay, if this is below 250, you add a little more. That be that. Shouldn't give us a mountain here. Bit of delay. Yeah, if you just... Okay, you stopped. This might still spread apart, she said. And looks good. Okay, that fixes all of these guys'... Oh shoot, you wait. Don't do that. Hold on. That fixes all of these guys' radiation issues. The room size is fine too. Okay, we set up the rest later. How much pressure do we have down here? 9. Are these all like 9-ish? 11, 10, 40, 60-ish. And it's like not even one, like 70, 80%. There's like 15, 16. A few times. It sounds like we could almost fill all of this up with exuberant pipes, mushrooms. Those ones. That sounds fun. That sounds great. Is that a nuclear waste generator? Yes, it is. Hey, Layden, welcome in. Because we want to make shiny mushrooms. They're just a bit hot right now. Let's get this guy going. I don't know. If we just go by numbers, right? Volcanoes, 2 turbines. We take the 2 cobalt. We could say it's 1, maybe 2 turbines. Let's say it's 2 total for the 2 cobalts. We have these 2, that's like 6, 7-ish, like 9 turbines. Then 1, 2, 3 is like another 1.5 each, like 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would like to have another line of guys in here. I'm just wondering where and how I want to do my cooling control. Namely, where to put a, maybe, storage device. Storage device sounds wrong. A liquid storage. Could I squeeze you in here? We could do some shenanigans, but let's not do that one. No, let's not. do that one. I could put you over here just to smooth. I don't need to smoothen your curve. Screw that. Screw that. Okay. About cooling. You guys will also want some cooling. I don't think I have some extra space here to do that. We might need more. Well, we have maybe this guy take care of 1, 2 and the stuff on here. That's about right. And you just go down. Yeah. What is this line? The old cobalt stuff. How about you just go down way earlier? Can we squeeze you through here theoretically? Yes, practically. That's gonna be slightly annoying. Through here then. That sounds fine. You're gonna go straight down. Yes. I could do some priority stuff if I had you go along the top first. Let's ignore that for now. And just bring you down at this point along this path to give us a bit more space here. Right, this is the old oil line. I think I can just run you for a sec. Yes. Okay. You having temp issues? No. Also, I think we can have this lowered now. We did have it higher because I think, mostly because the oil wasn't properly preheated yet, and right now, that's not enough stuff. Yeah, you're just standing there because you have not enough stuff here. Your heat is plenty. We did stop the magma flow. We have way too much petroleum. We should do something with that. We should do something with that. Okay, you go around this way. We'll need a bunch of, at least one bridge here, probably. Not that it matters right now. There's our cobalt. Like for this cobalt, you can just go through the center here. With igneous should be okay. Then this is where you merge. Into here maybe. Would it be better if you were in here? Because in that situation, all of your heat is dissipated into the steam room. It goes into the tiles, which is less optimal. I'd move you down as well, but you know, you are kind of behind the natural tiles, which you can't easily deconstruct. So let's leave it as it is for now. Alright, this means you all can go away, just to make this a bit more visually obvious. We're probably going to rebuild that in just a moment. Part of it anyways. Is the geyser on top active? Volcano, storming. Right, I think we can just go ahead and do all the planning steps right away. Wait, that's not, yeah, that's snapping. Decon all of this. Decon stuff all the way up to here. Extra bit there. Alright, what's holding our melted? Shift blade, yes. The green signal. Are you closing this? No. This one is closing, opening the door, stopping the magma flow. Because this one is kinda hot. Yes, we do cooling. We have like 4 turbines of cooling. And now the turbines are getting hot, so that's all slowed down a little. Alrighty. Where do I want to have all of the orbits? And which direction do they go first? This can be a bit hotter. Let's go say output goes down. Out sideways. Or down first. This way around, this way around. Sounds good. Maybe just that. And that's huge teleporter. The tuner goes 1 to the right. You get some power. Maybe they should be on the floor, I don't know. There should not really be too much here in terms of transformers. We could maybe move you inside if we have enough steel. We need more steel. Instead of some steel sunk in here, that's 200 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1,000, is 2,000. This one as well, right? Yeah, it's a total of 2,000 extra that we could dig into. Yes, and then there's you guys here, kinda hot. And the stuff up here is finally cooled down. Our main cooling loop is still being refilled with our main line. That's good. And then for cooling in here, that is a real question. How about we... Yeah, you can be slightly annoying. Okay, just bring it down here and up again. Do we want to have the rest? The rest can just be granite. Send you through here. Absorb some cold. These guys. You do a little indentation here or whatever. For filling things up. Do that. You should be all okay. This is green going up and then a white bit going down again. The rest is a-okay. Things up here, okay, that's the duplicate that's warm. I was about to say there's one bit that's kind of warm, but that's the dupe. Yeah, that they can be warm, I guess. And then all of this is happening as of now. Wait, what? You can't go down this way. How most unfortunate. You have to make me here. Let's go do that. Bring it all down. And away. Yeah, and this one too. Maybe you can go along the side here. Not really. Look at how much water is melting. Isn't that beautiful? How's the whole situation down here? Coming along a-okay. Let's go fix up some of our bits in here. Do we know if we have petrol, molten copper, schmopper. Other things are stored away in here again, right? You accept them. And so we have 25 kilos. And there's more volcanoes that we could check out. Can do a few more atmosuits maybe. Just as a buffer, we have like 6 extra. Make 20 extra suits. And we're good. I did want to keep our acorns, but okay. And they're gone. So be it. You're set up. You're not set up for pips. You're supposed to have... Excuse me. Copy. Copy. There we go. You're supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be lagging that hard. And we have these mushrooms we planted over here. Yes, beautiful. Continue that pattern right inside. But first of all, you get a mutation mushroom, and this one is not. Oh, that reminds me. We have gotten an egg of bogshell. And we want to have a stable. And that stable, it would be best down here. That's where the mold goes. And we need some heat from somewhere. Preferably up here, maybe. Let's go. That building is extra silly now. Because I remember. Not that building, but these guys. Well, do you need an aquatic critter? Happy booth? That needs to be submerged for the crabs. What do I mean by happy booth? I mean the thingy station, which is name I've forgotten. The condo, yes, that one. You need that to be submerged, but the other one's not. Waterford, yeah. It's still, I think, called a condo, right? But a critter condo, yes. Because they're all called condo. We don't have the... No, we have the flying one too. None of these are exclusive after all. Yeah, let's get you grooming station, condo. Maybe we should, no, with definite certainty, we should go ahead and... You're still doing pages. We should have our population here. Roll, Focus shell, roll. Oh my god. The heat is getting to me. Yeah. You're all having plenty of food. Would be interesting to see how our dirt supply is doing. 60 tons. It should probably be going down. 10 kilos of crude here still. I'm gonna put this away too at some point. The mushrooms we don't care. You're gonna get fat. Well, I will see if we have extra mushrooms when this number goes up. Yeah. Can you stop being broken? Maybe use some gold. Yes, nuclear waste is all over here. There's more over here. We still have a sweep waste button. Okay. How much is that? Because I could see them. It's only 1200 kilos. Oh no. We're sorting things, right? If there's wrong elements, it's going to pass through desalinator and sieve, and these will take damage. And we have made an extra filter here before our setup, our hydro. So that should be fine. Okay, you're nicely split up. What is your temperature? You are heating up slowly. Or are you? It's a lot of stuff. You cannot put it here, can you? Not with these. It would be nice if this was conductive. I'd like to move this down here. There's 2 stacks, so that's gonna be split up as well. Yeah, we'll move it down here for now. Hope we have enough heat to melt it relatively quickly. It was a nice attempt, but it didn't quite work out. And we got down here before something else entirely. Nuclear waste. Oh yes, yeah. We should have a bunch of carbon dioxide, and we have also solid carbon dioxide, 3.5 tons. That's a lot. Chlorine. 150 kilos of chlorine. Some of it is solid chlorine, some of it is bottlable. It's liquid, that's the one. Between gas and solid, yes. I know words. Yeesh. Let's get you into boxes in here. I don't think we'll get methane. I do think I want to restrict your total amount to like... What's not gonna kill all of this? 50 kilos, 100? Best with words? Yes, I'm the original wordsmith. I know how to make them out of metal. But not out of sentences. Out of letters. That's the one. Let's give you a drop-off. I'm not sure we'll ever get a fucking station for you all. I guess not. And then there's this, yes. There's this. You need food as well. You people and your demands. No. This way around. I wanna have the food earlier. Okay. If we have food in here... So first of all, this guy needs liquid, right? Assume you'll be fine if we dump it up. If we just layer some liquids in here, that should be okay. That will also allow the other liquids to not be iffy. Now, these guys eat stinky stuff, so we also want to have a liquid that can stack up a little bit. Maybe we'll redo... Game, I did not tell you to do all of this. Stop being silly. Maybe we'll do a knob on the bottom. So we can have a higher amount of liquid in here. To prevent any off-gassing. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Did you just deconstruct the feeding station? That is not what I wanted you to do. That is not what I clicked for you to do. But maybe it was what the game interpreted through lag. That I might want you to do. Okay, let's go get your cooling in. Told ya, we'll need a bunch of bridges here. Right, you go through here. I do want to have turbines up there, I said, right? We just set them down. We made like 100 gaskets, so we know our stuff. Wait. That was the final cobalt bit. Oh me. And this guy, I think we wanted to, you know, cursed. This one gonna be cursed. Yes, that's 4 is perfect. We can have your entry point anywhere. I could just have your low priority feed into this line. And your low priority on the bottom, you can just share that for now. I might wanna... How's power doing? Okay. Don't think these batteries are synchronized. You're full actually. Wait, this one... Oh, I just redid that, right? This is my Hydra battery. That's on a subgrid. And we're now feeding the subgrid from the main grid. And these journeys are just backup. So they have priority for using the hydro to keep themselves going. Perfect. Yes. This one, I think I want to have drastically lower this backup power. So we can build up additional hydrogen. Right now we have 20 kilos, not bad. We're gonna make lots of steam power. And we want to just have any excess to be dumped into down here. But not the hydrogen as of now. Or shouldn't we? I mean, we'll always have excess power. You're stopped. Because temps. You can be lower. I just don't want the uranium to freeze. There's lots of latent heat in here. Wait, well. The steam is a lot colder than the oil. We should fix that. At least somewhat. Get you in here. And yeah, well, this was just too much on the side here. Okay, cool. You close this off. That means we can hacks. And your stuff can thus go through, except I don't want to have this oil in here. But beyond that we could. I want to also have you go down at some point. I'm pretty sure that's your in. The question is... hate you, I hate everything. Also, good morning. Are you referring to me specifically or just life in general? Welcome in. I don't know what you're referring to. Is it my fault? I am not sorry. Oh yes, and we have lots of... No, we have little cobalt, so can you go ahead and just give us a few more tons of cobalt here or something? Make this maybe 500 or so, 250. Yeah, give cobalt. Talk about cobalt. You are doing fine here, yes, you're vacuumed. More like my only run, but RL2. Not my fault. Okay, thanks God. Thank God. Hope it's getting better than soon, TM, for you. You should be sorry to distract me from that hate. Oh yes, I'm very sorry about that. I'm so sorry I even have idle dupes all of a sudden. Because they're trapped. Did you test the morph theory? I did. I couldn't help myself and I didn't get the info from you. But apparently Nits can poke morphs, which is quite useful. It's a really good discovery that you gave us. Or at least a question to it. So yeah, that is gonna be really nice. I was about to try today. Perfect timing then. Saved you that one. Yeah, I was surprised a bit. That's actually that is actually an option. Makes sense too, kinda. I was waiting for the gnit to become X again. Alright, yeah, no, I just had some debug map open. And spawned them in real quick. Yeah, for spawning the mobs I still only have the door method for. Somewhat reliably but slowly spawning them, unfortunately. What about you? Automation. thermal sensor. You're gonna skip back and forth between these metals time and time again now, aren't you? I will hate it. Okay, you come in. We kind of have two going out now. If this was just going out here and up, would be perfectly fine. If I also want to cool down the refineries, which we have to, I guess we'll have a bit of a zigzag. I didn't want to use the debug. If I was incorrect, I will just keep the info for the next time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to do that mid-round, that's also fine. It's cool. Or can be cool and fun. You have not much space at top here, do you? Alright, so we get you down. This can be conductive. There comes our cobalt being made. Debug the bug. But then you have no bug. Yeah, that's... You just find them with debug. They're still there. That's the trick. You keep the bug, but you now know where it resides. Unless you tell Clay about it, then they might take it away from you. So be careful with that. Maybe you want to keep those bugs. They could come in handy. Let's get you all bridged. So we can send another cooling loop. It's gonna go to the bottom, isn't it? So be it. You guys... I wonder, do I just split up the cooling from this one? That's gonna be horrible. If I split this up here, turbines and refineries, there's the LPG that discovered new bugs faster than they can fix it. Don't worry, no shortage there. They've been catching up. Either they want to keep the specific mechanics or they fix it for the most part relatively quickly. Right, I don't want to split this output up between two cooling lines, right? Because if I do that, we'll have different heat on alternating packages, which means you turn on, off, which means you will not work, but also use power. Did you try also the naphtha bug? No, I haven't. It's of little consequence to me right now, so I had no high intrinsic motivation or whatever, I guess. Right, no, you gotta go along those paths. So you just go down here and around. There's a lot of piping. You remember that mixing crude oil and naphtha, it all become oil. Yeah, that's what you told me. But I haven't seen that. I mean, if I know if see it happen somewhere, that this is the probable reason, but I haven't really had the issue till now, so... Maybe I can just ignore it. It would be great. It's not a good bug, it's not one we can abuse. It's one that's just gonna be annoying. Don't like those ones. I mean, I guess maybe we can use it, but... I haven't found an immediate use yet. Can we go... Bring this water in. Clean the line, and then we can cool you with some proper poop water. Poop water is best water. Do we have poop water nearby? Kinda here. Yeah, it's annoying if you try to make a liquid block with that specific liquid. I mean, why would you do crude oil and naphtha though? Because naphtha is the one you want to have for high mass, and it would sit on top of crude oil. So it would not prevent the dupes from evaporating the crude oil. So exactly what I tried, because the color's same. Yeah, okay. For colors, I guess. Color, yeah, okay, you got me. You're right, that's a good reason. That is a totally valid issue to solve. Damn visuals, why don't my dupes do this? Do I need to speed up the game? Then I want to give you more stuff to do so you don't do nothing. Yeah, no, I think we just need to speed things up a little. We can. Talk about crude oil, yes, here. And crabs. Hey, Mr. Crab Man. That's what shell it is. What I wanted to call today's stream now. Hey, Mr. Pack, Mr. Crabman. Don't tell me I can't select that guy yet. I can't. Of course I can't. That's so silly. Hey, now we have water and salt water with the same color. Yes, but brine and salt water are no different colors. And one has pretty bubbles and the other doesn't. Okay, talk about crude oil. Do we have one? Some? We have some. It's the 20 kilos that are sitting down here, isn't it? It's the 20 kilos. And you seem to be doing just fine for the purpose of not getting overpressured on the band on the right hand side here. Yeah, I want more than 1 point. I want more than 2 kilos. There's more coming in. I don't want to flood these other buildings. Can we get... can we find pork shells in here? That's silly, no? We can use that for a critter we don't have yet, but we can't print a critter we don't have yet. Wasn't brine always different color? More white, or maybe more like on the layout? No, I mean saltwater and brine both had a whitish color. This is brine, this is water, and this is salt water now. Salt water just has this oceany, glistening white blobs in there. It looks like, yeah, you know, looks like beach. And water just looks a bit more plain. We have some down here. Perfect example, yes. All the waters, water, salt water, brine. And saltwater and brine were a lot more close in the past, and also in the overlay. They even made this a bit more distinguishable. Although it's funny that they left saltwater white and didn't make it like a bluish tint. Could be like dark blue or something maybe. I don't know. What's with my crude oil? You brought that before. Did this go up? 3 kilos. Crude oil. Line 3 kilos. Should be enough, no? You were just being silly here with the extra gases. Yeah, of course, that, I mean, all my water ranch need to be salt water now. Even if I have 9 tons of water, I have to pick the 10 kilogram in random bottle. I have around the map, yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you just drop some crude down? No, this one's old. Oh, I can split. I can spread this out though, right? I can just do that. Crude gets pushed over, we can then access it and we winning. Except you can't go down because we never fixed you up. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is enough crude oil though. There won't be off-gassing. Okay guys, since we talk liquids, which do you want on top? For the crabs. We can't even use normal water because the crabs won't reach it and we won't get poker shells that way. The ones with sunny shells. Or do we just do petroleum? What I hear is you want to have brine, and then you want to have salt water, and on top you want water. Is what I'm hearing. So this looks somewhat consistent with something. Okay, and then you're gonna be silly. Expensive petroleum? Wait, what? We have too much. We don't know what to do with it. Might be we get attacked by... you know who. The convo don't need to be full submerged. From what I remember, if we put a bit of water on top here, we should be fine. So we can have all 3 for all the different buildings in here without having to go through extra loops and hoops to a proper like pond in here. Let's just see how it goes. Catalina's coming in. There she goes. Pistagon expecto Patronus or something. What? And fix it. We're good. We're good until someone pisses in the pool. That they won't do, but they will somehow screw this up, I'm confident. But yeah, easy peasy, porkers. How are things over here? We have nowhere for these guys to go, do we? How are you all doing? It's 5, 7, 3. You wanna do like one of these? And then just grab them others, put them in a new place. Give them some proper food, which is out as well. Wait, what? No, that's not dirt. No, you're eating mushrooms. Okay, do I care about dirt? Dirt is going down, so that's not gonna be a permanent solution anyways. So, whatever. Yes, we are just in time to see the cooling loop fill up. Up here we have 16, 17, you need more cooling probably. And then there is all of this. You're still dripping. I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, you can just cool down slowly but surely. And you guys will take quite some time to actually cool down. I'm confident. Might even be a good idea to give you a bunch of extra in betweenies so we have this more evenly distributed. I don't know. Yo, Jake, take just some time here. Quite a bit of time. That's the thing with liquid waste. It's quite, you know, cold. It's a lot of heat. Capacity, that's the one. You guys think we can get in here? You think we'll always have... This is never giving us, like, blobs here, right? There will never be... Wait, was that a blob? No. It's never a liquid blob. I just want to get in there. But if we derp the gas, especially with this thing up here, then... yeah. And then we die because you spill over in a weird way. We could do this first. We can still hold down, but there's this one. Right, do that. So we can prevent that doing nothing. Just open this up, it's gonna be fine. Maybe mop this first. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Worst case, it's splooshes out again, it's not bad. Why do we do that? Because, copium. I wanna try... with my little eye, no. I wanna try... cool this down a little. So, you get a bunch of shift plates in here. Can we remake this to steel? No, we don't want to make this into steel. You go get not a drywall, the other one. Get a bunch of 10 shift plates inside. We have diamonds still. Not too much. It's like 9 more plates or so. You do that. And you get some extra doors. Oh no, we have no steel. You go connect against this bit and this bit and this bit. And all of a sudden no one can go through here anymore. And just cool this down a little. Giant automation gate like signal selector. You mean I should use the multiplexer? No. What? For what? I'm confused. We just need to open close these doors to cool things down. I might want to have that sensor a bit closer to the center. But yeah, this is, I think, not a bad idea. Go do this this way around. How quickly? They're cooling down at a reasonable pace. I like that. You don't even have the shift plate in yet. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. You're quite similar, y'all. And so if you... Oh yeah. How's your radiation? 500. Mm-hmm. There will be puking. There will be puking. If you can just get knocked out, then we can destroy the rats. With the power of moving you to the triage cot. You can't reach this one, can you? Yeah, if... There we go. If temperature is below 29, that's cutting it close. If it freezes, it freezes. And let it flow, I guess. Let it flow. Oh, that reminds me of something else entirely. I wanted to change a little something in... Oh my god, here. Make the surfboards a closed loop. We set to 99, okay. And you guys doing a fine job here. How much... Can we just move those fungal spores to the side? Yes, you can't reach that. So these are all on their specific stacks. The spore kit as well. Just set them all together. Right, the blossoms are only 24. Down from 26? Don't know. Yeah, we have no sweepy in here, it's kind of annoying. We'll have to give you manual sweep commands. That's quite unfortunate. And you couldn't build the final automation. I know, guys, it's fine. Even my voice gives out. Can we get up here? Like this. There. So we can do the other side too. Sitting at 40 whatever. You are slow to go down. And the stuff coming in is gonna be hot still. Except for this bit, I guess. Okay. Is there... We can't make a shift plate of nuclear. We cannot build anything out of nuclear waste. Are you trapped, buddy? Yes, keep it in your suit so we can have it removed along the regular waste disposal line. Yes, you too. Yes, you too, Hammer. This is gonna be annoying for a second here, isn't it? It's fine. You just distracted me. Oh yes, from these storage bins. Can we get a solid refined carbon in here? Make it 100 kilos or so. And the same with chlorine. We only have like 150 kilos. I fear if we like a really...
I am that guy.
Hey Glow, which guy? You see them up here. You can't be redneck. I'll give you an overview in a sec. I just want to say, yeah, having like a ton of, or 5 tons of carbon dioxide in here might freeze some things. I don't want that. Yeah, we have a bunch. We want to be a farmer, a rancher, a gopher, a mechatronic. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy, happy Saturday. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Even if it's a bit disgusting outside. We can maybe fully upgrade Frankie's skill set as well. Rancher farmer. But yes, who are you? Make me Gossman. Okay. That is easy enough to find. Wait, I can just use this one. No, I can't. Can I? Do we have Gossman? The last one was named Guppy. There we go, yes. Okay, perfect. I hope I wrote that properly. Glow Russell. There we go. How are you doing except for the freaking heat? Doing good so far. So, yeah. All good, yeah. Just had my uncle drop by from 3 hours away. Saying hi, having an event here, enjoying some good time. Yeah, all good, all good. Enjoying my base. And trying to get this cooling loop running. We did evacuate all this nonsense with liquid. You gotta go... What's my loop situation here? You go up there. You can't... No, you come down from there. You go down here. I just have to have you go loopy-loop twice somewhere. And then go back into here. So you gotta go around on one of these sides. The left hand. This whole water nonsense is gonna be away at some point. Have you heard about the next only DLC announcement? They're going to include oxygen. But then they would have to first uninclude it because there's a lot of O2 in the game already. Wait, what? Didn't you see that already? Look, there's oxygen everywhere. Redneck is making extra O2 with radiation vomiting here as well, inside of his suit. But I mean, maybe for some people it's going to be really helpful, yeah, so... Can't complain about that. What? Game, you just told me there's something important here. What? I know, you tried to go... this way? This way? This way? No. That is not radiation. Is the game implying that the printing part is actually radiation vomiting when it's giving us new dupes? None of the above. Let's go get the extra Pepe, because why not? It is the Pepe Hatch challenge. What a cool PJ. Yeah. I did at some point give all the dupes their own little outfits. So people don't keep complaining about them all looking the same. Should have made them all into red shirts. So no one can complain if red shirt things happened as well. Let's go. Make a decision on this one. I have this pipe here, this line. Going down, going up. Could go along this line and back. Nothing is gonna happen here. We did put in all the extra bits. Can come along this way. And then just loopy-loop back into here. Move that. Not sure what you just tried to do that game. Do that. Coming up. This is just a water line. You can go jump here. Close this off. Going down, coming up. Jumping over. That is a cooling pool loop. A cool cooling loop. There's more radiation vomiting. Can you just not tell us about that? We know it's not a problem. They want it. They like the taste of... No, they don't. Okay. You guys. Not sweep only. Petroleum. Fill it up. Auto bottle. Yes, all of that. What are you doing? Nothing. You can do all of these things. And... we cannot yet tell you to make the thing. The mold shell, the poker shells. These ones. You lullaby, okay. We're about to get our first Poke Baby. So that's nice. And then the next step is yet again. It's still the same, basically. The mushrooms, yes. And we did start these guys is growing with a bit of cooling. Nice. This one down here I want to redo. So that we have... we'll have a bit here. Here. So that we have... a sentence that we can finish. We can redistribute it along the bottom in a more equal manner there. Sentence. Look at all these happy dupes though. Look at their morale. Look at how happy they are. They need more work. They're yeah. That one. And less radiation vomiting? Maybe. Maybe. How are things with you all, guys? Oh yes, there's this other little thing here that needs to still be addressed. That is making more natural tiles. We can have a bunch of stuff down here. We gotta finally decide, do we want to keep those incubators? I think we did never ever fill up all the stables, unless maybe if we power them. If we power them, we want to have them here. These ones we keep because we can't really move that or make this into a stable, so no point in trying anything else up there. Going lower, question is, do we want to make another stable here? Maybe. Okay. Probably. What's this line? This is water. This water mustn't be here. You can just... Okay, listen. I don't think I want to have the water inside the puking. Inside of here. Can you get more stuff? For a sec. I'd like to have... I think I want to have this bridge removed. Actually, I gotta stop you all. Put this on sweep for a moment. I'll let the dupes in. It's a horrible idea. And we'll build even more obsidian tiles. Because I'm being silly. And ultimately I just want to have the extraction point at the bottom. So you can go down this way and over and just get more space here to work with. For normal liquids. AKA, I want to have this line to the side. You go up here. We bridge that. Yay, bridges. And then on the top here, you can just go all the way up and enter it here, removing the need for quite a bunch of pipey bits. Stop all that. You keep telling me about this weird thing that's called radiation vomiting, and I don't care. I just don't care. I do care about remaking a few of these lines, I think. Because you don't need to cross these, do you? Can we just change you around? Go. You go along the outside. No bridge. We can go in here, right? This is all accessible. I will also want to clean up those pipes at some point. Right, you come in here. Breathe, bro. We could probably make this room smaller. Not sure I want it to be this big. What she said. Let's go remove this nonsense element. Because they are gonna melt in our face. Oh, this one specifically is gonna be this in magma. I mean, we should be fine. Yes, you go along, you go down, you go along the outside. We'll need a bunch of automation over here at some point. Right now we don't. Right now we just want to have you send your stuff out. Go in here. This one doesn't work. We can have you run. At this point, you just dump it over. Do some pre-cooling, preheating, whatever. You have automation here. We could have you slow down ever so slightly. With a timer sensor. And then this guy just gets everything minus Abyssal because there's no heat exchange. What do you write that like? Wait, what? Abyss? I tried that. Okay. Now it works. Yeah, you just send this in, go around, start getting some temps in here. You'll also need something hot up here. We're gonna move the magma through. So we want to clean up the bottom line here. Right, you're too hot. Wait, you're 35. You're... The heat is just not being transferred as well. Yeah, okay. You should check the heat over here though, realistically. That is where the thermal input lies. Gonna melt this. If you melt this, this is gonna be a problem. Wait, no, yes. We don't have a NOT gate. I want to have a NOT gate here. And so any signals that are missing will be fail-saved, because if we have... Oh no. You can now leave this on the other side of the NOT gate, it's perfect. Yes, if we have this fail-safe in place and we have melting stuff on the other side, because we save on steel, because we are cheap, then it will just open the door, stop the flow, and nothing bad can ever happen. Theoretically. Maybe we bring this automation through the wall here. Yeah, that's exactly where I want this to be. Right inside the hot magma room walls. Exactly where I want to see that. Okay. Yes, then there's gonna be all of this. You will need to go up and down. Probably go down this way. I'll have you all just be preheated. It's gonna be less heat in the pipes over the long term. Even if we have insulation, this will just be hot at some point. Can do a bridge this way. No, we have the bridge going up because these tiles are all preheated, and this one is in need for getting hot. Okay, yeah, you're being silly. Right, and that means you come in, you go through here, you don't need to be... Do I care for this? Yeah. To be inside the glass. I don't care either way. Really? Just do that. And then for preheating, there's... If we're doing it slow enough, we just go... We can't bridge this quickly enough. Like, we can't go back down within 2 tiles or so. No. We gotta have some way of slowing this down. A valve works. A meter works better. Remember, guys, I told you, deconstructing a building with a gasket will make the gasket, the element of the gasket, into genetic ooze. They removed that. We now get the actual element back. So if you deconstruct something with a gasket and the gasket falls into magma, you get sour gas. So that's changed. Let's get you in here then. And this is all nice and preheated. You go out, go in here. Automation, easy progress. It's just that. Gonna get a bit of power. Gonna get. Which one? You want a power bottom or a power top? Oh, they're both close. There's less magma crossing upwards. I always assumed that was the case. Yeah, but then they had this quirky little special that if you make a turbine or anything else, you put your plastic gaskets in, you deconstruct it, you get them back, but they're genetic ooze. And I thought it maybe just a nice little quality of life improvement from play for us. But no, it's a bug. Right, you go down, go around, go up, go along, come back, winning. Water, we just stopped all that, which is not a problem because we made it so that we have a buffer tank here. Beautiful. Okay. We can reuse those pipes. What is this pipe doing? Nothing. You're old. I just opened you up so we could do our cooling line here, which we don't do anyway, so there's no point in doing that. But hey, so be it. I did want to get the poop in. That's the other reason. I gotta connect you in here somehow. You do loopy loop. We sorted poop out earlier. We don't need any of this anymore. Okay, listen, I can cut this off. I'm gonna connect these guys together. That's it, more or less. Just gonna go sideways. We can go sideways here. I will remember why this is built the way it is. I will remember. Do you remember? I won't remember. I'll just raise it, it's fine. And then there's you guys, which are all full and ready to go. Okay, cooling loop. Wait, are you going the right? Yeah, you're going the right direction. What's your temp? 30 whatever. Let's go. Your temp right now. Down by 3 degrees. I mean, it's a lot. But that means quite a bit actually. And then you stop because green. Right. You weren't connected because of material issues. These issues basically materialized. And there goes the cooling. You get yours once you move things out. Do you guys remember which numbers we need to actually cool this stuff down? I would go, this many turbines need this much cooling and 180 is not enough. But also they don't run full power, so it may be enough. It will be enough depending on how much magma we put in. That one, probably. Let's put you on a kilogram and just add more magma or so. Assuming we connect you all together, which we cannot do, because can't reach here. Do we need the extra space? We could make an infinite petrol storage or a big storage. We should make infinite petrol storage. It's gonna be so much easier. We will just, yeah, we'll just prefer that long term. I'm confident. This sweeper, we still need that sort of. We haven't done anything to get the igneous rock out actually, which is down to 270 degrees. Oh wee, a lot of heat. So it's all this hot petroleum on the right hand side still. Nevertheless, the turbines are running full power again because they're cooled down. That is very nice. Not sure I want to do something with power here too. Right now you're not supposed to cool this down too much. That's why, yes, you are powered by heat or governed by heat. You just cool down stuff all the way. That's cool. I need you sort of to run so we get more magma in. You will stop this. Wait, if you stop it, you go on. This is double inverse. I hate these ones. You temperature is 200. It's in the oil. It's gonna be a bit hotter anyways. Make this 222. And if it is below that, you get a green signal. You're red. And if it is red, you're closed and magma can flow. Turn this one off. Magma can flow. You do 1 kilo per bit here. And then this is not built yet and you're all stuck. And this will accumulate and break inside the pipe, except in here it's not enough. The pipe is hot, so it won't break here, but once it goes forward it will. And we'll be like, oh, what the heck happened here? So we're gonna turn you around and bring this out. And you gotta wait for things to be built. Great. But also, we can't reach things, so they won't be built yet. Okay. There you go. Cooling loop looks good. Still waiting for our extra steel shells. Why is there a Draco outside? Someone dropped it. Shouldn't you be down here? How did you... Oh my god, this is... What? You dropped it on this tile specifically. I see. Can we have a ladder here so every other opportunity you do that, they drop down to the bottom? We should have a door and a pickup and all that in place, but well. Did you get filled up fully? No, there's one extra. And there's the baby, and the baby has nowhere to go yet. Because reasons. Couldn't. They should change that. I mean, I don't know. There should be like an option so that once you've discovered something for the first time in the game, not in the map, that you flick a switch and it's always there. Because once you know it's there in the game, you can't discover it. You've already discovered it for yourself. You know it exists. And you want to be able to plan around it. And it's just annoying. Unnecessarily so. Okay. There we go. You good again. Go turn you on. It's gonna take quite a while for all of this to heat up, I guess. Not your temp anyways. We did have all the debris fall down. We could have moved you up first. Let's not. I'll give you 1 and 1. So you just have 1 extra second for each bit of the bra. What's the stuff coming in at anyways? Pipe? No. Rail obsidian 160 degrees. That's about right. Shouldn't we have your input as well already so it can... Yeah, actually, hold on. So the input can just sit on the pipes and get preheated as well. Then we have glass, glass, glass. That does mean we gotta fix you all up. And this is supposed to be petroleum at some point. This point-ish. In this case, just make a option so people can choose. I love how Against the Storm and this quality of life options, they have an option for everything. Yeah. I mean, there's 2 extremes, and I think going for either of the extremes is better than anything wishy-washy in between. The other extreme being FromSoft, which there's just no hard options, but there's still all the soft options you have for difficulty. For quality of life it's different though, I guess, but it's a similar angle, sort of. But yeah. Like if people say Elden Ring has no difficulty settings, I mean, you haven't played Elden Ring. You don't know how this game works. You can do so many things to make the game so much easier. Or not. You can make it really hard. So... And it's a lot more elegant than hard settings. But not all games are structured in a way that that's really an option, I guess. No. Okay. So about my sand and all this stuff, we are very far from fixing up your top here. We should do that first, basically. So the thing is, sand goes in, other stuff goes out. In which way do we want to manage that? Yep, personal challenge. Yeah. Okay, we start off with an aqua tuner. We're gonna get that going. I kind of want you over here. Here's a good spot. There's already cooling in here. I'm not gonna lower this floor. I think 1, 2, 3. I want you. Look at that. I want you lowered. So we have a bit more room below here. So we can have a too high oil spill here. I hate what I'm thinking right now. No, it's fine. I was just thinking, we have a similar situation to this one, where the petroleum is kind of compressed, and there's gonna be pressure on the tile below. And this could be different kind of tile. This could just be airflow. But if it was, then it would kind of suck. If we are unlucky and things squeeze through here. So basically we could have some steam escape whilst we set it up. We could work around that, but also we don't need this. This is nonsense. It's fine. Ignore it. But we are in vacuum. This could be normal tiles. Because This could all be part of heat exchange or thermal mass or whatever. And if there's a big oopsie in here, it will also take away some of the heat from the big oopsie into the steam room. This is the cold side of the steam room after all. So, winning or something. Yes, you can be opened. You can be opened. This can be petrol. How big of a pool do I want here? I don't know. Why do you ask me? You can do that. We guide the petrol around, or we can even go ahead and... Getting cold here, yeah. We did just add a bunch of cold tiles. I might want to have you lowered as well then. Make this normal tile, you are all closed off. This is way too big of a pool for the petrol though. It's way too much. This is excessive. Stop it. Oh well, so be it. You open? Yes, you open. I mean, petrol, igneous tiles, it's all the same, isn't it? I feel like... How wide is this 5? I want 5 wide. And an airflow on top. We can't do that yet. Wait, you're too deep. An airflow on top of here. And I want to fill this up until it has like a small layer on top of 50 kilos or so. You guys should just be over here. This is gonna be messy. And this stuff's gonna be nice and hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yes. Once you're in, we can remove this entire floor. We can rebuild you. Yeah, you can be cold for a moment. That's a-okay. About that infinite storage down here. Well, first of all, I wanna keep my access to the pump right now. So we don't do that yet. We'll fix you all up. Yeah, you can peek on all this. The transformer is not important right now. We can have that open, that's fine. Okay. Then I'll have you... I think I want to have you power through the bottom. And then you can just have that go in here, assuming we have the AT a bit further to the side. I'm not gonna have it on the actual right next to here. Aqua. I want to have you right here, yeah. And then the transformer stays exactly where it is. Except you get some extra wire through here. And that's wonderful. Yes, wonderful. It is in place. You get your steel transformer. This way around the wiring. You are good here. We have room for our automation. That's all in place. We have way too much petrol in here. Stop it, you muppets. Do all that. How much is this? I mean, 300 kilos is fine, except I want that to be not too much pressure, so we open this up. Just drip it down. You guys got the drip, it's fine. And that's that. Is speed 3? Oh my god, yes. Okay. And close it. I think we're good here. And then I want to get the cooler down here. And basically we are changing the setup as well. We don't want the top feeders, or move them elsewhere. Yes. And I'm not opposed to having. Oh, the ATV could also be in here, which is whatever. We could also have this sentence finished. Oh no, the AT in here, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That really doesn't do much. Why is there nothing going down? Only the left and the right hand side one is going down. Okay, interesting. Let's get this all down. Let's get this all down. Right, we could have like a dropper here again. Maybe do the top cobalt from this spot, giving us all this piping. There's an option. There's an option. You're down to 40 C. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. And there's Mr. Crabman, he's big now. Can we also tell you all to move Mr. Crabman's in here? Thank you. Oh yeah, then we then we gotta do the whole Crabman stuff as well. Taking care of their eggs, says. Okay, when they have too many eggs. And all that, yes, excellent. You guys. Cooling goes through here, but then glass happens. This stuff will just go up. Bring this through here and drop it. That's all the items coming out of the volcanoes. And that's a lot of stuff. Now for the glass is kind of ew for heat exchange. Also, you don't have a lot of room here right now. Also, I don't care too much about your speed. That's the question. We have the heat exchanger in place. We have to measure your input-output of sand versus glass stuff. I'll just bring you over to here and then go through that same line. You should be a-okay that way. That sounds good to me. We can use the already existing line here. It brings the other one also to this center spot. The input line, which is, I guess, which could be serviced from inside or outside. This makes not much of a difference, does it? Whether we have our filler thingy here or there. Could have it we could have it we'll have it up here or something. I'll put the storage bin next to it with sand. Nicely preheat that. Right, so you go remove these nonsense bits for a moment. You can be straight, that's alright. Don't make this more fancy looking than it needs to be. You can just come in here. This is your stuff going in, out, whatever. We wanna have this connection to potentially have a forced cooling solution over here with a door or whatnot. That means we have to have a bridge or a tension plate going from one side to the other. You could be facing the other way. They come out here. And then your input is on top and can go through. This one would be removed. And you guys would just bring things up here. And the in would be on that spot. What is all this stuff good for? Nothing. Heating frames. Why am I even building this? Why am I even building this? Okay, here. You go down, low priority. I guess so. We could do a switch. Like, we could have this guy here. No. Yeah, we could do a bunch of snipping. It's not. Wait, would you just work? You have like green, it would be 50-50 anyways. We can just cut things off. That gives us no priority once there's nothing going through. Let's do this one. That's fine. No, there's gonna be so much metal. Go 50-50, whatever. Glass is gonna be slower anyways. Right. Okay, that's your input conveyor loader. You can start a bit later. Here. We do need some space. Hold on. That's not even steel. You go start here. I'll give you 2 spaces here in case you want to have another AT there. Sounds fine, yeah. You can have your automation below, that sounds good. Sideways would save us 1. Would save us 1 extra conductive wire. Sure. And then a storage bin for sand. And the ever expensive Steel Sweeper. You can be here. It's kind of going to take away from our building space, if we care for that. Oh, we will need another aqua tuner. We will want another aqua tuner. We can certainly move that transformer to the left as well. Nah, whatever. Okay, that's that. You're supposed to be 50-50. You should be fine. We do need this 2 space. Hold on. We need this 2 space for the meter. I'm being silly. Here, you go this way, you go that way. And this is where it gets interesting. Except I also want to switcheroo you after all. Is this guy steel? No, it's copper. That makes perfect sense. Alright, why are you telling me I can't do this? Because the room is hot. No, cold, the other one. And these guys just keep running the whole thing into the cold. Can you please stop that? Hey Croc, welcome in guys, how's it going? Happy Saturday, how's your stream? How was your stream? I've been only briefly lurking earlier. Hello! Wonderful, wonderful weekend to you all. Welcome in guys. I'm Yalp, I'm just your regular old Oni player, enjoying this good old game, and sometimes some other Sims and factory games and all that good jazz. And right now we are playing a contest hosted by Stinger. I probably told you this a 50 gazillion times before. In which you can win a pip or hatch plushie together with a code for in-game blueprints for a pip bet, a hatch bet, those two, yes. Just by playing the map from safe from the Discord and getting the most pips or hatches and or both. Depending on which prize you want to win. You can win both prizes or just one. If you have the most of the respective ones by end of this month. Yes. Regular, sure, why not? Yes. What? Why are you... I need to split this up. You want split? I like water here. Water here good, but water here cold. Do we have you hooked up at all? I don't know if my PC can handle all those pips. Look, I'm building other nonsense bits, so my PC will be able to... will be doing a lot of other stuff instead. That much is certain. Now we have hot stuff coming in, but also no cooling. How hot is that stuff? 125. 1.5. Yeah, you're gonna be going out quite warm-ish. This is not a lot of space. But also this water is supposed to come along the top here. Wait, that's a lot of water. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna split you up here. There's gonna be enough to push this up again. If you're not... What's the pressure here? You just push all this to the side. Okay, what if we do that? You won't be able to push the water up. Obviously. I'm being silly. This one works just fine. That's 400 kilos of petroleum as well. Okay, no, there we go. You pushed it up after all. We just need more petrol. So you push it up. Just before radar crash landed on temporal tear opener. So to see if I can survive. And how did it go? Was it nice and cold? Does it mean you're soon to be finished? Or at least gunning for the goals that are, well, temporal tear nonsense. Can you do this? Remove that. Remove that. This is the stuff going down, except... Yeah, good. And then you have your cooling bit, except you're not connected here. Okay, I gotta push you a bit further. I gotta have you compressed over here. When it's for the sea a little cold, on the next stream I will try to rescue my two... Oh shoot. I'm sure they will be fine. I'm sure you'll have some food delivered via interplanetary pew-pew shooty bits or something. Well, there's probably some food there anyways, no? I don't quite remember. Is there some sweet meat there? You need to be able to cook. Since it's at crash landed, I don't know. You know, maybe a rocket... what? Wait. No, 26.7 is your... yeah, okay. You are down by roughly 8 degrees. You're halfway there. For cooling things down. I can give you another shift blade. Maybe in here, no, not in here, but over here. To pre-cool all this a little more. Food is still very stable, but not good. Okay, anything that we have in excess goes into the pits. Okay. Wait, we have a baby mold, no? Yes, we've got 30 kilos from the baby. Okay, then you go to that. This one was not necessary, but I would need this to cool things down with the door here. If we have high mass inside, which we could get, not sure. Let's go fix up the cooling loop before we do the rest of the automation real quick. So, you're kind of alone here. Yeah. You just take care of all the turbines on top. You cut this off. Here is your input output. You're gonna go left, right. Yeah. You're gonna go do this one. This one. This one around. This one this way around. Going up, yes. Excess pipes go remove. Then you just go cold in here. You are cooling this building, so you can be fully cooled. And in here as well. Yes, there's 2200 degree, 2000 to 300 degree magma. Only one tile apart, but it's fine. Sounds worse than it is. And then you bring this all the way around. All the way around. Coming in, going out. The new filling pit will be here. Cut this off. Do you need to bridge this? No, you're gonna be separate. What is this line doing? Oh my god. I remember this line. It's from when we exported water from here. If we ever do this again, we have to build it somewhere else and a new... for now, we'll have the top cooling line. You're gonna basically have a heat exchanger with the thing below. I don't think that's a good idea. We'll have the hot debris going through here. We'll need a lot of healing, cooling, if we want to use this space for that purpose. Maybe just add another AT here. Maybe do a double cooling loop, like separate ones. So you do the pre-cooling for all the debris coming through. And then the rest is being done by the one on the left. Assuming we have steel. We have steel. It's all fine. But now just build this. Start the first cooling loop. And that be that. Go this way around. This bridge is going away. This one is completely out of the picture after. You're coming down. We have to turn this bridge around for sure. There's gonna be one here too. Alright, good. This part will go down. Like, for now, cut this off. We'll come back, go around. can already fill stuff up. We can have you with your automation bit, liquid thermal sensor. That's just that. Oh yeah, we never got back to these guys and giving them a few more trees. Where are we here? Here and here. And this one as well. I think it might just be easier to find these spots in sandstone. The sandstone is having a more structured texture. That makes it easier to like count. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff in pipes here still, it's nice. I need to send you up into here somewhere. What is this pipe doing? Oh yes, you're filling up my cooling loop. You had to be too wide here, hadn't you? Alright, we have an entry point, we don't. Might just turn you around the other way. We want to start here, yeah, that works. You go up this way. And then your endpoint is gonna be just here or something. You're gonna come in here somehow. And you're gonna come in from like this spot maybe. And then your actual entry point is gonna be this one. The rest is gonna be cut off. Make sure we remove all unnecessary debris. And we can later on connect you again and things will be just dandy. Extra bits will be removed. The loops are quite fast. Big appreciation for that. That bridge might deconstruct into the natural tile. I don't like that. Okay, let's go in the floor here. And then how are things on this side? Still waiting for a single bit of cooling. Thank you guys. You've been remade. We can just connect the two of you. Like so. And the rest is fine. Cut this off. They're both a cooling loop. You are going to go into here. Why can't you send things forward? You should be coming down over. Did I just remove all the bridges? Don't tell me this loop has not a single other bridge. Oh my god. This loop has no other bridge at all. Okay, that's unexpected. Decon this one. You can just build this tile, please. Don't tell me you have not enough stuff here. Just decon that. Right, now you go bring this the other way around. Decon that. Maybe cut this one off. Stop it. Are you being silly? Move things around. Guys. Now you tell me we don't have cobalt. Listen. There's a ton of cobalt right there. Just gonna tap into it. But for now, we will do this one first. Whilst we're waiting for the cobalt to accumulate, we go suck up some of tiny cobalt bits. You're gonna go in here. Hold on. Okay. And you look perfectly fine, yes. Exactly where I need you to be. Are you still going to move? Yes, because bridges. Oh, bitches. Great, now you're like 2 bits apart. I hate it. Oh well. Give me natural tile here, 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 and remember how we are missing 1 bit on the back, and 1 just went ahead. Yeah. Watch the bottles fall down. No, they're coming up. Okay, excellent. That is very nice of you. This was never built. Kind of unfortunate. And the rest in here, you just gotta wait. Okay. Tell me, cooling loop. How is it going? And why is there water in here? What the heck? Where are you taking that from? You might be confused here, but... What is happening? Do we have water in one of these tanks? There's water in here. How did that happen? Okay, you're the evil tank. Let's go remove that. And you just were allowed to put your stuff out because we did another connection on the other side and this is confusing you. Okay. Is this water? Pea water, okay. And we're gonna cut all of this off so you don't move. Water. Pea water. Water, go remove. Remove all this nonsense. Where's all this going? All the way to the top. Right. Yeah. It might not be a problem. But never trust. And that's all of it, yes. Okay. You go do that. Send things in. You're having a double nonsense bit here. It's gonna be removed. And then to fill up the other line, you can maybe go ahead and just do that. Okay, the rest has been all removed. You're looking great. Except for these two blobs of water. Can we go catch those as well? Thank you. This one. Okay. And you can go... No. There's one bridge. Told you. You can go in the circle, almost. But now, instead of that, you're overfilled, aren't you? I think we just overfilled this. Then I will go dump some of the pea water in here. It will be too hot at some point. We'll make sand. And the oil will spill out. And then there won't be enough stuff in here and we'll have water accumulating again. I can already foresee all of these scenarios. I hate it. Okay, let's get you going. But yeah, this pipe is overfilled now with crude oil. Petroleum. No. Poop water. That's the one. Words. What's your problem? You should be able to... No. This is wide. What about now? Oh yeah, now you can push it in. Good. Okay, sweet. Natural tiles. We can send you forward. Hold on. I need you to have a clear path. You have a clear path? Yes. And then... Wait, where's the first one? You're all the way up. You're at the end, aren't you? Yeah, there's Cobalt right there. That one's just gonna be lost. Oh, come on. I paused that. I paused it when the blob was here. Ugh. Seriously, game? You had to do that? You're gonna suck it back. So, I guess you're excused. Also, there's still debris in here. What's up with that? Right, we're missing one bit here, so you can go ahead and move in. I hate how they have all these wrong material issues now, because they are switching it back and forth. For we have no sandstone or something. It's not like you're using cobalt ore, right? 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 Okay. And then you can suck this back. Wait. This one's just gone? Or what's happening here? So this and this. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I feel like... Oh, there it is. Yes. This bottle dropped down. That's what you get for not doing double walls on the bottom. Right. And then there's a bunch of pipes to preheat in here. And these ones on the top are already hot. Yes. If you turned off, you cut off. Yes. There's only this... all the stuff at the bottom. You are on 1 kilo each. You can go down like this. This. Go out. You coming down, go around here, cut the rest off. Don't make anything silly happen here. Leave the dupes out. There's no debris in here. And you can go everything. You can go if above 500 or so. And then we realize, oh no, your output is all wrong. Good job. Is this already not cold? No, it's not cold. You guys could go around the other side. Can you do this? So we have a bit more space here. Almost. You're being silly, game. I miss a connection point over there. This is cohort. This is all cohort as well. Alright. Gonna go shorten you. You can go along this side. And then the hot stuff coming down and go along these lines. Alright. These are small. That's the cold hot pipe. It's gonna heat up, and there's our stuff coming in. Winning. Okay, cool. Now, get your blobs ready. That's one blob. That's the other ones. Or is it? Is there something coming out? No, it's way further back. That's fine. Go get this guy. And then you will go all the way to here-ish. Or not, because you turn around. Yep, that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. There you go. And then you guys fell down. Of course it fell down. They always fall down. I think it depends on which side the dude comes from. I'm pretty sure. That has always been the same the last few times I was watching this. You can send this one back. Empty, empty. Let's watch it again and see if the theory holds. Loop comes from the bottom. Yeah, it's a problem. I'll move you up if it works. Yeah. This one too goes up. They're basically sucking it in their direction. I'm pretty sure. Suckers. Okay. Then that one, well, we'll see. We can test. We have like 2 extra blobs here, right? We can definitely test that. And now we have 1 extra. This one's kind of weird. Oh, and we have nothing right now. Round. Mold. What's it called? Ceiling trim? That's the name. Here, go block that. And down here. And, oh well. There's water here. We should remove those storage tanks or something. Empty them out. Did I tell you to empty this? Not yet. Okay. This transformer is outdated. You are reconnected. The petrol thing we're gonna redo, but not right now. You're supposed to be closed off. If there's water in the airflow tile, then stuff can't flow. What you get for building a mesh instead of an airflow tile, I guess. When you try to be fancy and put in extra stuff. Close this all off. Is this the right spot? Is this the spot? I don't miss the spot. This bit, yeah, let's just remove that for now. Then you can empty that like so. Damn it, you. Yeah, don't spill it all over the place. That would be slightly annoying. Okay. Wanna keep those storage bins for copy paste. Yeah, the tips will be a bit busy now. Putting stuff back in when there's no reason for them to do so. That's 55 acorns here, that's plenty. It's plenty more than you need. Nibusco, hey there. You use metal for raw tile, but not dirt because it's most easy now for you? Yeah. We set this up so we could easily put down... We can do entire floors of metal now without much hassle. So if we wanted to, we could fill the entire map up. Really, but yeah. You do have to bring the pipes there, so if you only have small amounts... If you have like a single one anyway, just go move that. Go relocate and they'll have a tile form here. In the middle of nowhere, so that's the other reason. And sometimes you can't nicely reach this spot with a door. But mostly preference of mine. Let's go get a few pips in. These ones. One of each for good measure. So you can have like... We know we're not doing any favorites here. Sometimes pipes does not get seeding the dirt, so this bug. Sometimes pipes doesn't not go seeding in dirt. Oh, pips, do you mean? Like if you have a building behind natural tiles, they will not plant stuff. Not sure it's true for pipes. I think pipes are fine. This is a... But if you have like a... Say a park sign or anything, like here, then this tile will not be eligible for planting stuff. They not put seed in dirt sometimes, yeah. Usually, I mean, this works. The regular rules, they work. I only know the exception for having a building inside the natural tile. I did see that not work before. So I can with certainty say that that is not working. I tried it, I think, in a rocket, or natural park in the rocket, a while back. Also planting rules, maximum number in radius. Yeah, if you are just expecting pips to plant buildings however you want them, silly-willy, that will not work. There's a good mod that shows you the overlay of where it's eligible, and there's also a forum thread that properly tells you all the rules if you are interested in actually knowing them. Like you have a space left and right and top and bottom, and within that space you can only have 3 other plants, or 2, a total of 3. And the space is a bit larger to the left, so you can pack them closer if you build from right to left, and larger to the bottom, so from top to bottom you can pack them more tightly as well. How is all this going? Didn't I put a cooling loop in here to cool you down? Wasn't that all cold water at some point? I guess it's no longer cold. Okay, so be it. What's with the booger here? That just exists, okay. That just exists. And this is chlorine, yes? Well, how are you doing, by the way? Did we moved like 1.5 tons of carbon in 100 kilo packages into this room. And you are, yes, you are cold now. 18C is still good though. Yeah, more importantly, how are things over here? Yes, we are melting. You're getting colder. You're down by like 12 degrees. I like. We can suck this ice up and then maybe give you a tile here or something. Metal tile, we can do that. Transfer more heat. Things will be hard to reach here in a bit. I like this more and more. The fact that we built this... Oh, you're actually too cold. Wait. Oh yeah, we had the debris in here. Oh shoot. This one's gonna be silly. Nuclear waste. Hold it. Tons. Yeah, about that. Can we retry our other attempt? We're gonna remake these guys. We should get you guys going on the right hand side. Just so we get some mushrooms going. This is a bit annoying. I like to also fix my water situation up in here. So here, let's go 1, 2. That's not a proper layer either. I can mop this and make it pretty, I guess. Or not. That's all salt water. You're gonna be fine here. That is all water. I just did that in... Hold on. Cancel. I want all this to be salt water. Wait, this is salt water. Yeah, shoot. I need to check the liquid overlay instead. Yeah. Because this is water though. Okay. And this one after all, because water on top. Right. And you empty this. What? Yo, shoot man, I clicked the bottle. I didn't mean for Nisbet to turn off his suit. Here, go back, grab a new one. And redeliver that. Did you actually put it off? Did I just put those too many in here? Okay, whatever. I'm confident there is always going to be some space. For the dupes. Now, this is my line of CO2 coming up, yes? Yes, in theory. What is your guys' problem? Nothing. Okay. You just work. Oh. You've been filled up again. AKA, we got all the water out of here. AKA, we could dig down to get more CO2. Like, we just have it at the ice biome again and solidify instead of pumping it. That's a good way of getting around that, no? By the way, Krabs, how's it going? I haven't built your automation yet. You also have... You selected for the crabs. There, we also have 6 incubators. We have time until we need to deal with the crab situation. Alright. Yeah. About this whole liquid situation. Things will keep falling down, melting, blubbing, bobbing, and be annoying. Period. You're looking good. If we open that 400 brine, hold on. This is brine, this is salt water. Damn it, I hate it. I hate it all. Go ahead, mop this all up. We make it... No, we make it what? I can't decide. We just remake it. The stuff up here is way too hot. Why is this so hot up here? Is it from you guys? It is from the cooling loop, quote unquote. Talk about cooling loop. Yeah, we're doing too many things at once. You're just overfilled, right? You can't move right now. We did put the bridge back in. Yeah, okay. And I could have you dump your stuff on this side, which would make things a bit easier. 1, 2, there's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges. This is like 6 blobs. This was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. You're still staggering. You're still staggering. It's like 2 extra or so. 1, 2. What about now? Oops. Not like that. Okay. Let it flow. Let it flow. This stuff should not be in here anymore. I need at least... It's out, okay. This one as well. I think there's one more to remove. Now you're probably good at free up that metal. And that is that. You good over here? You're good. You can open this space up again. Free that beautiful diamond. Now you have a target temperature of... You can go -3. I don't... Do I care? It won't freeze the bottle. It could freeze the bottles. If we do that, well, so be it, alright? What's your target? What's your temp? 125. That's perfectly fine. What are we doing here? 133. We have consistent magma flow, and this is up to 1600 now. Okay, that's sweet. Wait, alright, yeah. The next workplace that we have. The automation for all of you guys. The glass melter. So 1, 2, 3. You do sand. You have a box of sand. It's not important, but if you're bored, first of all, bring me some sand. Someone bring me sand. Come on. Hey Gino, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Sand comes in. We have... I set you on 40 for reasons. Okay, if I have you on 20 and so whenever that passes one of the inputs or outputs through, then we allow the other one to also pass something through. But since they give a permanent signal, we have to have a pulse generator in place instead. And so they only reset the other one for a split second. But even then, within that split second, they could have a packet squeeze through. But if we reset it on to 40, they have to move more than one packet and they can't instantly reset it twice with a single blip of a signal. Which is just annoying that we have to do all that workaround, but yes. Also, there's way too many signals here because I need an AND gate and a NOT gate for each of you. That's your input. That is your input. Wait, that is your input. Can I have you... You're here actually, hold on. You're here. It could be like this. That one works. Move you to the side. You made from copper. Let's go with something we don't need. You can be here. Wait, we can do this on the other side too now. That is your input. Your reset output. Yeah. See, even I confuse the ports at times. There we go. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Then just this and this. And this and this. And so whenever you give a green signal, you get a green signal on the NOT gate for a split second, whilst there's still a green signal on the other side. So both ports of the AND gate are on for a split second, setting the other one to reset. And then this is staying green, this goes red, until the other one resets this one, the first one, in which case you go red, green, and then green, no, you go, yes, you're green, red, and you go red, green. And you stay red until you are passing through all of your items. This is the way. Nice and very simple, really. Except we also have to bypass things in the beginning-ish. Well, first we can move some sand, which... You ready to go? What's missing? You have sand in here. So... Why is that not going in? You should be able to go all the way to here at least. You never got reset. Okay, well, welcome back. Yes, what was I saying? We gotta reset you first, right? 0 unit, 4 units, there we go. You go through, you let 2 through here, and then you go do that back and forth, and that's just that. How many bits and pieces do we have that we can have occupying these rails? So that's like left to right, 24 once, and up, down twice, it's like 70-ish. And that times 20 is like 70 spots, yes. and 20 kilograms per each, so that's 1.4 tons, which is way less than what we have here probably. X10. Can you show automation now when it's working? Yes. It's too bad we have no better overlay for this to see both. Like, maybe if these bottles weren't here. I can slow it down as well. So this just gives you like a quick... so this is running through right now, right? It goes green. It stays green. They're both green. For a second, you get a signal for a split second. The other one turns to reset, and then you're off again. Because if you didn't do that, you would still have a green signal here. It would permanently reset the other one, and they would just send stuff through all the time. And never reset the other way around either. So, that's that. And now, this top line is backing up. AKA, you gotta wait for stuff to melt in here. Which will not happen, because we are still using the cold magma at 1600, which is not enough to melt sand, I think. Like 17... something. 17 something. Also, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because my sister just mailed me something and asking me to take care of her dog tomorrow. And she is, well, she is not very well. Dog. So, I'll have to see about tomorrow's stream, how well she is. Wouldn't want her to be coughing all the time. Poor girl. Anyways, yes, we can have the magma go full throttle here again then. Go back to... I mean, it doesn't matter if you are 500 or 50. Or 5. Or what? Yeah, no, 10. Not 5. I do want to have full packages. You are above melting temp. And this should never go below melting temp at this point, right? Because the hot... Well... Yeah, no, I should be fine. Only sand coming up. We do need to send all the other stuff out though. We want to at least. Okay, how we do that? We won't melt glass yet. So there's that. I don't want this to be empty. Oh well. Oh well. If it's empty, it's empty, you know. Yeah, we just sent this stuff out. Here, listen. I need a reset on the outgoing one. That is you. Can I have a signal that could reach both bits? You are the set. You are the set here. We could just go to that. Right. That's the wrong one. Hold on. We could just do it down here. And then stuff goes out all the time. Yeah. Or we could have checked the relations of the numbers and made the bottom one x times more. But this only goes up to like what, 200? 500? Would never have been enough. Would never have been enough. What is your temps now? 30, whatever. Okay, cooling here looks... it exists. It exists. This loop is dangerous. It's silly, it's nonsensical. Did this go... It didn't really go down. I need a second cooler. You're gonna go the other... No. Oh no. Wait, no, you're gonna go this way around. Okay. You are steel. We don't have more steel for additional cooling. AKA, we can't cool the steam room at the top right now. Okay. We can have the game run faster though. You go to that. Oh great, yeah, this is excellent. Here, come down this way. And then go up, go down. Easy powers. You are making now so advanced stuff, but you don't have supercoolant. That is just a cooling loop. What do you need super... That's the fun of the game. I like to skip supercoolant to do stuff. Just to add a bit of a challenge to it. With supercoolant, it's Well, I say I do like the challenge, but then I go exploit stuff out of the game as well. But the fun is in putting all the exploits together, I guess. So it works in a way that is fun and satisfying. I'll have you split this up here and here. And that means, well, first of all, cut this off. You're gonna go up, down. You're already done then, no? You get your target signal. And then just do this and that. You're gonna come down. Yes, you go up. Split this up. You need one extra blip now. And you need these bridges. Shoot. The one thing that's missing, yes. Oh well. And you guys need more. You are already being filled though. You're gonna be fine. You can maybe do this. No. Not right now, okay. I was hoping we could fill one extra blob over to the other side. We can connect you on the top later on to do that. Just like that. You just do this for a second. Okay. Let's see how much cooling we can get in. We don't even get anything out yet from down here. What is breaking? Water. Oh, you're sitting here for too long. Now I see. Yeah, okay. That's what you get for sharing these pipes. And so basically we were saying we want to have, if the pipe is hot with, well, first of all, this shouldn't take so long. If it's full with molten cobalt, it should be inside the steam room so the cobalt can cool down. Yes. So, and doesn't heat up the wall here, the floor. But now since we have been priming this left-hand side nonsense, the pipe was occupied for forever. Because, yeah, that would happen if you do that. You slow it down by 10x and you're gonna just be active for 10 times as long. Now, we don't need that anymore. And we can just send all this nonsense out. And that's just that. Should be able to drop the leftover bits and pieces in here, yes, thank you. Just send everything out. I do think I want to have a few... Let me just go around this side. Listen. Do that. Just fill up a few pipes here for future use. Like that. And that's a bit for you guys. Actually, I want to have this empty. You are empty anyways. You don't stack things. That's why we use the meter. Right. You can be 50-50 all the time too. That doesn't take away from anything. That's the beauty of it. Yes. You can even have this space. You don't need this space. And yes, you can even have this space. I'm just doing nonsense storage right now. I gotta be silly about this. Yeah, okay. Anyways, now we can use all of these blobs to make stuff on the left with for new natural tiles. Okay, we could do like... We only do 10 for each, so it's like 200 tiles or so. Not even that much. Right. And you have no output here, so you can't suck stuff down. That's a bit unfortunate. Was that once required? I think so. I cut you off here then. And then you are gonna be my sucker. And you can go ahead and fill this up once. Or forever. You can just have it, but no. Can you? You have same priority. This would start stacking up on the end bit. If we let it just go all the time. We're gonna cut you off in a bit here. Maybe if we had 2 of them. Oh well. That's just that. And we can extract that, make new stuff up here, and didn't we need another one? No, these are all built, I think. Okay. What about water? Do we remove those tanks so we can have the pips plant? I think so. And then there's the other side. That's where we need the things. This one, I'm not sure about that stable here. How much space is that? We need some extra 4 tiles. We have a wall here, 1, 2, it's not a lot of space. We can maybe 96, 100. Do that. We can have you go up a little. The tree stone here would be certainly in a different spot. That is your spot. I did give you extra space for being greedy and putting in 1, 2, 3. Putting in an extra brickine thingy. That's what they're called. Oh yeah. Wait, you're off. This one is off. This one. Wait, this is 5. This is 5 trees. Hold on, we don't want 5 trees here. 4 is enough. We go with 6 pips. And it's just that. And down here as well. Maybe in the future. Let's leave them as they are for now. We do it like with a few 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might want to have you moved by 1 tile each. Actually. So we have all the branches, because as of now, if we put the brickine thingy in here, it's going to be 3 wide and block the right hand side branches of the tree. Not that we care much. It reminds me, I had some thoughts about ethanol the other day. Not sure why. There was something about that though. How's this too much? How's this other room? With all these tiles are missing. My bad, yes. Yeah, you're too big. You're too big, it's fine. You have petrol pipe here, crude oil pipe. That's where our thingy comes out. Remove that bridge. Send you over. And up here. Wait, you're up here. Ah. I'll send you up here. Reasons. Send you up here. You go to Final Spore. That. And then we are confused by the position of our holes. And I'll send you all the way around the side here because of reasons. And back to here. And then we find out we still have some leftover molten cobalt in the pipe over here too. That we intended to use. I'm pretty sure. And we can. And we will. This part, you can all be removed. Yeah, this is all silly. We'll fix it up. Clean that up. And all of this should be silly as well. Okay, sweet. And we are at speed 3 because I was feeling this is kind of laggy, but yes, we are in a good speed here. This goes down, here down. Yes, but also we are not extracting anything yet. So, kind of. We do extract a lot of heat on here, like holy hell. The igneous is getting nice and cool. Sort of. And again, just like on the potato, on accident, I put one of those radiant pipes on the output for the turbines. Whoops. Right, how's your temps? Where's all this poop coming from? Here? What is this? This is not that hot. It's some 70 degrees. Not even. Let's store up all this other water. So we get rid of all the heat up here. This is only tiny amounts, okay. Yeah, that would be this entire obsidian bit removed and cooled down just by the surrounding stuff. That's nice. We could have put it in here though. We would have gotten free power. We would have gotten free power. Talk about free power. Are you... Do I maybe just want to change this to sideways? I could have this like here. And then a tile here, so I don't have to trust the blob. Are you dormant right now? You're dormant. I think I want to do that. We can just go grab a bottle from down here. Fill this off for now. We could try building over, but I trust this is gonna fail. Yes, this is beautiful. And now you're not. What the heck? You are not flooded. What are you talking about? You're being silly here. Okay, you're good. There you go. Yes, natural tile. Perfect. You can mop this. You should even be able to reopen that later on. I think. By melting it, maybe. I wonder which was gonna heat up, cool down more quickly. You can dig it out from the side as well, if we just are able to grab it then from the floor. So that is just as good. I'm sure this is the spot, right? Yeah, that will just work. Why do I have 2 rails? Oh, you have once been a setup for priorities. Yeah, no. We go to this. Going forward. Perfect. And this guy. You just sent everything out. Can you please build that one tile or I want to take the rest out? Come on. Come on then. You can do it. Or not. Or not. Alright. I'll leave you to it. I'm sure you'll be done there in a bit. Oh, this is glass, not gas. Yeah. AT debris cooling. We're doing that too, yes. Cooling right side geode. I think we're done here. Okay. There's a bit of hot water here still. Can you mop this so it can flow again? Why to do that? Oh, right. Why is it always this side that I find that the printing pod is active? And then there's this nonsense. Muppets. Here, let it flow. Let it go. Oh, this is all the hot debris. Wait, that's quite cold. It's 70 degree. Hot, cold, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Is this water? This water's slowly rising. I don't want it to go over. Wait, where's all this coming from? There's still stuff. Where's it coming from? This liquid? From up here? We have not yet built a storage facility for ice. We do bring away all of the poop water and stuff into the storages. This is melted and this is 9 tons of poopy water. Nice. Icy nuggets. Okay, so it's never gonna melt either. Wait, it is. You only need to be like -20 or whatever. It will theoretically eventually melt. You still blocking down? Okay, good. So basically, where do I want to put my ice? I could do a bunch of storage bins over here, you know. First of all, can you sweep this? Can you sweep all of this? It's silly. Okay. Your temp is not going down. Of course not. We just added like a hot bath up here. It will never do that. Here, sweep things. Remove the hot debris. It's gonna make things easier. Thank you. Okay. Then you're still flooding into this, basically, because we never fixed. What's that? Polluted ice. Oh, you can't reach that. You can't reach that, yes. What if... We just put a floor in here. There. And ultimately I would like for the left-hand side stuff to be a bit nicer. AKA have this hang over a little bit, but we can't really do that. Okay, before you are all gold. Okay, that's fine. You're all like They're here. Insulated, not cold. That's the one. Words. Let's get you all the way up there. I want to have a dome of sorts. I guess here. To capture any potential hydrogen. How much plastic do we have? 20 tons. Can we get this entire leather as well? Be plastic. That's on like 5k. You're gonna go up all the way? Yeah, sure. You can have that. I'll give you all something to do here. On the left too. I know some people don't like the aesthetic of plastic letters. I don't mind either way. Yes, you go up a bit further. We will find space exposure and a surface bridge here soon, I guess. Should be fine here. There's a weird little opening on the other side, on the right here. Before the abyssal, which is a bit odd. Okay. And, well, I'm kind of waiting for you all to move things away. Yes. Oh, actually, this water from the cooling loop at the bottom is getting quite cold. This is quite good. Also, I should turn the cooling loop around. Yes. I should turn the cooling loop around. You could also, by the way, be on top here. Maybe this way around. And so is the sweeper. There's plenty of room for that. Yeah. You put that at top. And this guy sideways in here. Things won't melt, so you're just not required as of now. So that's all good. How did we get steam in here? Did you do something weird on the remelting? You're being silly. Oh my god. These turbines are so cold now. Oh my god. This is only 180, right? Yeah, that's only 180. I mean, don't mind having some slow cooling on the side here. How cold can the trees be? Not that cold, I'm sure. Not that cold. Yes, that's good. Here I'm gonna drop that extra tree in a second here. I'm sure we can do the floor below already. Started anyways. That's that. These storage bins are almost empty as well. We have stuff coming back in, so that's all good. These lines... Well, we shouldn't deconstruct them if we don't sweep them, so... oh well. So be it, though. And you guys, let's go... You'll be all drawn back to this input pipe. Let's go try and get you... shoot, there's a lag in between, a hole in between. Can I do this? Can I have you to be 2 and then I connect you together? Cut this off. Are you gonna merge together in here or not? No. If I connected you to this side though... Yeah, okay, perfect. So now you're like next to each other again. Nice and close. You're gonna go down. You have the perfect distance for now. The next one won't be so nice. And the stuff below... Now that one doesn't work. AKA, you can't send this backwards into the pipe. So... that be just that. We bring you into here. And... that pipe? Well, I mean, I guess... that one gonna be inside. The natural tiles. Ipsiki, hey there. Can you show me what makes you that heat turbines? Hold on, in a sec. Can you show me what makes you that heat for turbines? The turbines are heated by this cobalt volcano down here. this cobalt volcano up here, and then these two for now. And they're all being pumped in. Oh my god, this looks so messy. It's not. This one's pumping in all the magma and metal into here. And then there will be a proper cooling loop eventually. But for now, it's not quite set up yet. We had to have the cooling in place first. On the outside of the steam turbine. I hope that is what you meant to look at. How's my Germans doing, by the way? You want to have a second priority onto here? You could do that. If you do that, you'll always be able to, if the other one's still running, put your stuff onto the first turbine's line. If it is cobalt, it is fine too, because it just skips over. Sure. Or big Damperino space. And we're using the magma in 3 steps. We first make glass, which we have to... Oh, we're done. Have to switch our magma reserves inputs. Then we make oil, and then we make heat. And then we get igneous rock for the hatches. Eventually. Right. Yeah, we have the old magma that was spawning in the beginning, and now we have the magma that is actually tuned 4 times, so it's gonna be a lot more hot. And you are a lot more dumb. And now all I can say is let's get dangerous. I do want to fix you up, remove that. We can't really get in again. We will want to go in from the bottom and put proper tiles here. First we gotta remove the pump. Not sure about the debris. This is steel. That is gonna be fine if it is moved the wrong way around. So you're gonna be fine here. Okay. I like this room. Did you move all the items? You did. It's only abyssalite. Can you sweep that for things look not so wrong if you do that? Right. What is this igneous rock from? Oh, from the old wall? Yeah. Probably making the tiles above. Right? Or from deconstructing the insulation anyways, yeah. Okay, you. Did I just start you pumping and you had not had your thingy connected? That kinda sucks. That's obsidian still? I mean, yeah, cool-ish, but ceramics in that spot specifically is preferred. Okay, no need to redo things in here. That old pipe, wire. Tell me, this is also steel? Yeah, good, okay. And you can just be removed. Yes. None of the necessary tiles are gone yet. We'll have you come in from the side here and push this up. We can just put a tile here. We don't need... we have the liquid as an access point, yeah. Okay. And there goes the hot magma. And it's gonna hit these guys. You're 2000 degrees. Yes, you are. And things go up slowly. Hey Leo, how was my flashbang? Flashbang? I didn't see it. I saw your map. It ran at like 60 FPS in some worlds. On speed 3. I don't know what the Willow's issue was with performance. Flashbang? I mean, your main base zoomed out. On speed 3 was like 14 FPS, I think. And like 30 or so. I don't know. Normal levels. It was quite fun, definitely, to play. Appreciate the follow. Mrs. Psyche? YP Psyche? How do you say that? Okay, yeah, magma is gonna... it's quite fast actually, isn't it? What do we need for sand? 17 something. I think it would be that bad for others. I'm just on a laptop. You didn't think, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe if you're streaming, yeah. If I was streaming it, it might be worse. I'm sure there is quite a bit of... maybe it's memory bandwidth for the CPU or something. Cache? Don't know. It might be worse for sure. But then again, we have Redneck. He streams on a laptop that is I don't know what. And I mean, he also has a lot of low frame fun. Like, his gameplay is at times hard to look at. For me. But I guess you get used to it. Like, usually I would be like, oh no, 60, not even 60 FPS on that, and that game is horrible, but then only you can go down to 14, it's still playable. Give me my first blob of glass. I just want to see it. Just a bit of glass. Glass, glass, glass. They haven't fixed this yet, right? The state change. We can't see the state change on items and buildings. I find that really unfortunate. To be really unfortunate. We got glass. You are frozen again. Since only it's not an FPS game, 14 FPS is playable. Yeah, it reminds you also on like how Ocarina of Time on the N64 at times was also like 12 FPS or something, and no one complained. We didn't even realize at the time. Don't need that stuff. Oh, I did never fix you up, did I? Here, how about we, you know, make this a closed loop. I prefer that over having the water go all the way down to the bottom of the map. Yeah, I can just put you in the wall. Glass, glass, glass. You stopped? You're getting too hot. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Things are heating up way more now that we have the hot magma coming in. And is that uranium? Oh shoot, what are you doing? No one got trapped. You lost some of the mass here, and how the heck did you get moved over? You stopped. You're kinda hot, you stopped though. I tried my save without fast track, seems fine to maybe 24 FPS on 1x. I wasn't playing with fast track, but yeah. I feel like I'm missing a bit of... How much is that other one? 94, 49. And how much of uranium is that? 40? That seems off. You didn't spill this way. You guys can't count. You're one too many or one too few, but this is just missing stuff. No. You throw... Wait, you got spilled sideways with 5 kilos and the rest frozen to here? Into a not block? Oh, game, you are... You're being silly. From the debris, probably, because you dropped it in. Yeah, that is... I mean, if it's hot enough, the increased heat transfer from the liquid uranium should maybe melt the debris again. That's why you have double liquid blocks with different materials. If the game is silly, there's the depleted stuff. It's gonna melt in a second here. No, yeah, it's hot enough. This is on the cold side. It's not the best material to use here, maybe. I should consider double naphtha locks. Yeah, we should do that. We should just go full naphtha. Naphtha is bester, after all. Not brine, what the heck? Oh, you're moving it away again. Clean the hall, wait. No. We had enough space to put away all the naphtha on the map. Perfect, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's no longer get issues with this stuff freezing. 161. Big nice blob, but is this nuclear waste? Yes. I like that you can change how errands work with fast track. You can intentionally make them wait a bit for reachability to update before deciding to pick what to do. So if you're like, oh yeah, recommended building, they would work optimally where they would do what you just command. Yeah, I can see that being extremely helpful. You just want me to use the mod, no? Because now I want to use the mod. Wait, why did we have so much? Oh right, yeah, I know where. I remember. Will you heat up again? Probably not. Oh, you're cooled down to 28, holy shit. Wow. Wow. Okay. This guy will be forever trapped. You can get a blob down here, maybe. So you can actually start this. And are you freezing the surrounding area? Yep. Okay, the idea was to, first of all, aluminium floor. And P as well. You guys. We go salt water. Or brine. What is this? Brine. 300 kilo. You're fine. Just take the brine. You're good. We just make the salt water. We make it brine. Damn it, this is salt water again. Do we have a bottle somewhere? Well, we have bottles all over the place. Where's this coming from? You still melting in here? You're like super melty all the time. Imagine using the waste duping technique as your heat deletion. I mean... that works fine. Yeah, you can heat it just up. It depends on which exact route you want to take. Do you want to just dump it in space? Wait, what? Game, you're being silly. Wait, there's the CO2 on the bottom. Yeah, okay. Those two CO2 packages keeping the 300 kilos of water snugly in place. That's great. Here, I'll help you with a blob of CO2 on the other side. You're supposed to make this into brine too. And this, and this, and I'll just use that bottle emptier instead. Make things easier on us, yes, please. Okay. And let's make this all into a stable thing. A stable, what am I looking for? A word. Stable word. Something. I just got offered 3 Draco eggs. Easy plastic, but not that I have to use Lura plants. You shouldn't use the eggs then. Yeah, no, you should stick with your plan. Fine plan. The game trying to take away from you the challenge that you've set yourself. That would be quite annoying. Silly game. Right, oh, I'm pretty sure we'll get more nonsense coming in here soon. Brine. Like more splashes from the side. Pretty sure that will happen. Did you find Dracos? Me? Or Theo? By default, you mean? Pod isn't supposed to offer undiscovered stuff till 500 cycles. I don't know, man. Playing this map, apparently Stinger got pips quite early. And there's no pips on this or on Slakino. So maybe he has just been breezing. No, he's not at 500 cycles. He's like around the same as I am. And that has been like a while ago, so that could not have been it. Over 500. Also got some normal vanilla. As well as got pips at 50, yeah. Not sure what's up with that. The game likes us to get pips. Pip, pip, pip. This floor's gonna be normal? Yeah, sure. You can't reach, you can't reach. Wait, we already get brine in here? Well, yes, but not the brine we want. Go through here. Stop using these doors in a really silly way, please. Okay, this is enough brine. And you just fixed yourself by adding more CO2. I love it. I hate this is stinky air. You need some brine too. And for the CO2, what's the pressure now? Still 2 kilos. We're just gonna stay with all these guys as we put down these valves. Vents, not valves, yes. Get you up. We've had these mushroom farms for like 200 cycles and they have been inactive almost all the time. Sad. Okay, actually we have like 2 bottles here we can use. Let's go to that. I think APP has the earliest plastic with the Tuplia, or whatever it's called. You can just go down there and there it is. Pretty much, no? And for some reason, there's another one. The tree, the bonbon tree. The thingy tree, yeah. That one too. There's a lot of stuff there to use, yes. Okay. We got CO2 coming up. I did not reconnect you. Oh no, not yet. There it goes. You need CO2? Yes. You need brine. I think, yeah, the brine. And you need to more properly spread your CO2. Right. You good. You good. You have your bottle of CO2. And there should be another one up here. That's the one. Valdura also has me given a good amount of early plastic. But not nearly how much you need for mid-chem. The thing is, lure plants just take a while. And they don't give that much from the first bit, I think. They're like, what? If they are wild, they're like 12, 40, 24, 48 cycles or so. Not entirely sure. We'll deconstruct this. You should be okay-ish here, hopefully. Maybe. Hope you. You don't get anything yet here. Was there no storage bin? Bit? No. Not a storage bit. Okay, it's gonna be fine. There was no bottle. That's the one. Yes, bottle. Yeah, but it's funny that you can pollinate for get more if it didn't get eaten. Yeah, you can get quite a few buffs there, but I guess one of many. Wait, you do have what do we have on? It's the Dino DLC. You have like the Mimica. That's it pretty much by default, yeah. I think. Mimica, yeah. There's nothing else to pollinate. But yeah, they're like, are they gonna eat me? Or can I pollinate? And if in doubt, you'll get eaten. That simple. In doubt, just get eaten. Why is this room alright? You need all these things. But it's a fly creature, so they can be eaten. Yes, they will just be eaten. But they're also the easiest way to get a proper setup early, like an easy one. You just go and put down a bunch of the Mimica and the lure plant farm and you're good, usually. And nits are just too much work. Though with the morp, I think that's pretty good. It's a pretty reasonable setup. Okay, I don't like these mushrooms, I want the other ones. I shouldn't give them so much attention. These are the bad mushrooms. How's your temps going? Oh my god. This is... Okay, listen. Things are a bit weird now. You are 3 degrees. It's way too cold. Nothing's up here. Right, first of all, third of all, fourth of all. We get a remake of all of this. I did though about that, but the amount of dirt is insane. I prefer use it for the actual farm, not for the farm. You mean like the food farm? Yeah. Yeah. Watch the base pressure go up again. It's only 2 kilograms. Okay. Guys, you wanna go sweet stuff? I should have a permanent bottle empty for all the... Oh wait, are we pooping our non-water stuff down here? No. The other side, right? We have this here. Yes, sweep only. I'll remove brine. And the rest just goes down per default, so you can remove that. I hate it. All this nonsense liquid. Yeah, just dump it down. Yeah, for the actual farm, not plastic farm, yeah. Kind of annoying when they're both called farms, huh? They should get a stable of 5 for these guys. The stone hatches, maybe above the geyser. This would be your floor. We could use the space inside the this space as part of the farm. We just have to make it an open geyser with infinite storage. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Or we use that space, like so. That's a lot easier. We have a bunch of extra space. We don't have to have mushrooms everywhere. Let's see how big that gets. Yeah. Are you facing the wrong direction? Okay, and then we really want to also get rid of all that extra ice up there. We do want to mop this. We want to dig this all up. At least the ice, because ice is disgusting. And I mean this in a, you know how I mean that. Ice is killing people, and for that, ice should be destroyed. There. Connect you sideways, there's more ice. And then we dig this all out. Make this 4. That's all reachable. Okay. So nothing can melt into our faces too much. That stuff. We should maybe just go with... Can we go... what's it called? Liquefiable or something? These ones, yes. Hey Doro, welcome in. Yeah, that's good-ish. I'm also start to be annoyed by Meteor. The heat start to leak down. I mean, that was a choice, no? That was definitely a choice you made. So, time to build 50 doors. Yeah. Sounds about right. Can we get you guys all to go up here at some point? Leave this floor in or something, maybe. And then down here. And this is open anyways. Okay, whatever. 4 or 5, yeah. And then this way around. Oh my god. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... This way around. Sounds good. And then grab all that nonsense. Or... we don't be silly. We just go to that. Sure. Yeah, that's probably easier. Did I pause? Okay. Let's find space exposure, or rather I would not find space exposure, but oh well. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of debris as well. I hate it. Okay. That's gonna be so much debris, bro. Okay, I'll leave the stuff up here. Just be... We did the left, the right, the middle, the way we did it, so be it. Here we just dig into it. You can do more. Every 3. And then we just take out the floor in between. And go all the way over. Go all the way over to here. If we have leakage on the right hand side, this is fine. For now, I just want to stop these ones specifically, pretty much. Did you use a red pill when they're working in space? Okay, listen. I've had my dupes go in here earlier. It's been not quite as bad as now. They've been working in here building those temp shift plates. I have not built a single red pill in this game. I think that answers your question. Red pill, schmad pill. Who needs that? Listen, if they get 10,000 radiation sick, poisoning, whatever, and the dupe carries them to the triage god, they lose. What's it, maximum 10,000? They lose 9,800 instantly. That is like a lot of red pills worth of stuff. So I just, you know, let them suffer. I don't hate them, but you know, I also don't care for them, apparently. I'm not good to them. Sometimes. You just deal with the polluted water. Polluted water? This stuff, yes, kind of. Or which polluted water do you refer to? Oh look, free plastic. Wait. Right, you're not set up. From the vomit? Oh, yeah, that one. If they're in suits, it all goes down the drain here, so it's fine. If it's in the base, I mean, stress is fine. But if it's in the base, we gotta give some mob order. That's slightly annoying. That is true. That is indeed quite unfortunate and annoying. Let's get you in here. What is your problem? Stuck and suffocating. Number of thinners. Tape. Okay, you wanna get out of here? Yes. How? Ah, shoot, there's debris. There's stuff here that's not supposed to be here. That one. We can spill some stuff on the floor, it's fine. Then come in here. And we're gonna open this up again. For now. What is all this automation? This power wire can go away. This can also go away. There's nothing else here after that, right? Okay, and the rest in here is just fine. Beautiful. How is digging going for you all? Going A-okay? Can I get a liquefiables? Wait, you're already moving all of the liquefiables anyways. All the poop stuff goes into the poop house. The poop, this one, the poop storage, and the ice, the brine goes into here, so that's A-okay, yes. Gotta go mop this again to remove all the debris up here. All of it. And on 5 I wanted liquefiables. But I don't need that actually, so let's ignore that. But also set the filter back to 1. Okay. By the way, you guys ever fix things over here? There. The Muppets. Nothing's in here in general. We got some more debris just randomly on the floor. Disagree? Maybe here as well? No, you're good. Oh, right. You got some stink in here. Now that all the Dracos are inside, all the Slixirs are inside, and we can't reach your meat, we now have a layer of stink up here from off-gassing. Let's go fix that, destroy it. I like my CO2 filter a lot here. And again, it's here that we find a new blueprint. Oh, Pufflet. I'll get it on the other side. Maybe you can go find some stinky pockets or something. There you go. Off you go then. Stinky pockets, yes. Ah, shoot. Something melted in here. You're not very consistent. Oh my god. I knew this would happen. Okay, yeah, sure. 6 kilos of carbon dioxide. That's fine. The base is only sitting at 2 kilograms. It's basically a heat pipe, like with solids. We have frozen CO2 down here. We move it into our storage. It melts, and then we cool the base with it. Yes, frozen CO2 cooling. Yeah. That's how this works. How are you all doing? Okay. You're coming in at 2 degrees. You're going out at 9. Okay, you are cooling this down, except not good enough. You can interlock these cooling loops if you want. No problem. Interlock, connect them. Can we move that waste somewhere else? Ultimately, it can go everywhere and anywhere. Can we cut you off for now? We just dump that down here. Here, preferably. There's a few things about filling this up properly. Wait, okay, you gotta be higher. No, you don't. This one gotta be higher. The other ones I don't care about. This one and... well, this one's whatever, I guess. You want to be higher though. Yes, and then there's your automation. That is not what I was going to build here right now, but okay. Since we are here anyways. You lost the door. You don't need a door here. That will fix the stable again as well. Okay, sweet. Then you guys all get a hydro sensor. Oh wow, using steel. Wow, fancy. Also, screw you. Okay, let's get that in. You won't need the automation anymore. Things are starting to cool down. Slowly. You can now connect them together. Cut this off. Is this going to be too much? Probably. This could all be insulation, radiant as well. Here you go this way. And actually, we should just connect you together so you can go 50-50. Except this is gonna be conflicting. Right. You go 50-50. That brings the cold top, right, center, everywhere. Winning. And that's just that. This one, some 600. 730. Okay, that's good. We can fix you all up. With some proper setup in a bit as well. As for now, just bring up the additional... ah, shoot. I wanted to melt that nuclear waste somewhere. The big blob over here. This one's gonna be hot forever. Silly forever. Right. We ever heat up again? You are... are you heating up? Not so sure. This is 29. I want you to be colder, but this to be hot. How much are we gonna lose if we pick this up? Solid nuclear waste. Wait. That's 600 grams. I didn't want to dig up the 600 grams. I thought this was like a ton, and then some. Like this. Alright, the debris is inside, but the debris is not yet merged with the tile. If we had to reload the game now, that would be a problem. Okay. Yeah, for the nuclear waste, though. I want to melt it. I need a spot that's okay temperature-wise. Like, maybe inside the base. You guys want to have a bunch of nuclear waste in there? Maybe up here. Maybe just up here. Just want to spread it out a little. There. And also, yeah, this apparently happened. Oi, oi. You built a leather tile behind the pincher pepper nut? That wasn't even on purpose. Like, without intention. Okay, and have a stopper here. Well, actually, yeah. I have a stopper here, so the liquid doesn't go through. And then you go, what, 50 kilos? I don't know. 50 kilos of waste each. And then just fill this up. And then hopefully it melts quickly. We'll see about that. Okay, shoot. Wait, you're 500? Yeah, that's fine. Can we set you to 700 for now? Because we have been overfilling the ones on top before. There was just too much stuff here. Not by much, but you know, you can make this nicer. And then you dig all this out. Shoot. Okay, I want to do this properly. Like so. Top one here is fine. This is like polluted ice. You have a bit here that's doing polluted ice. There should be errands here. Low priority. It's on a 3, yes. But I want it gone. Here, go remove that. Go remove that. Clean the ice. Ice, baby. Keep doing this. Okay. Natural gas, 8 meters. That's 2 kilos per tile. Wait, what is happening with my oil? Alright, you never got a oil dripper. And how much? We do get more petroleum here. Eventually it's gonna spill over. We should do an infinite storage. Can you stop dumping all the petrol? We can just pump it up every 5,000 cycles and then I think it's gonna be just fine. Like, there won't be that much breathing out, will there? Okay. Now for the normal ice. We gotta do something about that. We gotta find a place, a space, a room, something, somewhere. And it's not the infinite storage. It's gonna barely exchange heat. It will never melt. Could have it in the steam room. How about this spot? It's kind of far away. Oh, also, yes. 3 tons of cobalt. We never got to digging this bit up. Because you never build this cobalt tile specifically. And now we can't reach our goods. And, yes, that happened too. Too much pressure in here now. And the pressure is fine though. We can do a door bit down here. A liquid bit. First of all, give me that conveyor loader, thank you. Steel, yes. Goes here, power's on top. You're gonna be great. Now, this is gonna be double liquid in the bottom. And you can have a full metal tile on both sides, that's fine. And the bottom is gonna be open, and then you just get a bunch of petroleum in here. When you reach down, you can't reach down. This is gonna go away. It could not be over here because of reasons. The stuff down here is slightly annoying. It could all be on a mesh tile. So the sweeper can reach it. Like that. And you're also allowed to sweep everything out. With this guy's petroleum. Petroleum. We forget about that in just a second, and then we'll be like, oh shoot, why is everything silly in here? You know what? You should stop that. We should get more cooling done in here first. And then you can go ahead and send out that hot cobalt. Okay. What's with your... Okay, this is too big still. You'll be like ye big. You get a layer of brine on the bottom. That's fine, you can empty that. This ladder is too much. We'll do this. Lock doors. Every other. And you guys are gonna be hatches, but not these ones. We have no... It's so weird, you always have stone hatches and nothing else. And this time around we do it the exact opposite way. You can have a floor here. Easier to build from bottom to top like that. And this one, go through. You're good, yes. Even have this space open still to reach the dispenser from the other side. Yes, the ice. I can't decide where I want to put it. This is weird. Why can't I decide on that? It's very simple here. You have a thingy here. First of all, can you clean the floor, please? Right. You get a door here. And the door here. And the dispenser on either side. And we'll lock these doors and you will just bring all the ice in the entire world and beyond into here. Always send it over to Sakina. No. We want the ice to make ice stem shift plates. That's what we want. You gotta get up here. Wait, no. Yes, but actually no. You wanna go around like this. We can actually go up there. Okay, and then this floor, well, the question now, do we wanna have a floor or not? Will we build faster if we do the floors right away? Where you can reach it. That's just how it is. And then the other side too. Open this up. Did we breach into space anywhere? No. Will this writing stuff, right, we can ignore still, yeah, no. That's all good. How much granite? We have 200 tons left. There should be some more up here. Or is this all igneous and mafic? It's all mafic and igneous. Okay, right, wait. Is it another poofed or is it the same poofed? Anyways, go suck. Go suck suck. Suck suck. Brine. Right, how's food? Well, food is stable, because we make more than we need, and if we have more than we need, it's gonna go into the patches. Time and time again. Alright, you can start lightly closing this space off. Except there's also stinky air here, and it's gonna stay here forever. We leave it there, as is, as now. I'll give you automation. I'll give you power. Will I open this up here? I'll put some deodorizers here just to get rid of that first. I will be so annoyed if this is gonna be green all the time forever in the future. I should just put a liquid in there and be far done with it. Okay, you are building things. You can... the stuff at the top here is fine, you can reach it from left, right and center. You can go take all of this out and then put a floor in. I don't need this floor specifically to go all the way through. These spots are easily reachable. So I would say go fix it up. Yes, you can do so right now. And that's nice and neat. Okay, then you're done. AKA, you will ignore door permissions. Wait. I haven't seen a bot in a while. Have I? Right? There's like 4 guys doing nothing. We can also do snow. There. Right? Fiber pillars are like out of order right now. You have no power. Because the wire is cut. And they were supposed to be like 12 grams or something. 13. So we get 10,000. Why is there a fart in here? I saw that. How the heck? Redneck. A 100 grams exactly? How? Did you construct a pipe like on here or something? Okay, well anyways, let's go check your numbers here. There's 17,000 germs in the pipe right now. It's like 70% more than we need. content. It is going down. I think it's gonna go down a little bit for sure. What if we do, say, if we can do this with 10 grams, it is gonna reduce the whole cost of like the thing up by 25%, right? That's quite substantial. Even though it's only 3 grams. Double check your throughput now. Zombie spawns, 13,000. It's going down. Slowly, maybe. We'll come back to this, but for now we get bots, yes, please. The bot. The farm. The brine is done. You good here. You good here. You good here. Okay. Oh my god, these mushrooms are also all growing simultaneously so beautifully. I love it. You're so beautiful. The mushrooms. What they do. Condo. Here's space for a condo too. Nice. You get... What do you eat? You're gonna eat my igneous rock. We can always get more. So, okay-ish. You're gonna have more stink removal here. It's gonna take forever, isn't it? Oh wait, this guy's gonna eat my metal. It's gonna make a blue hatch. We don't want to have a blue hatch in here. Move you around. Okay. And how much ice? There's still ice up there. Right, these have... You are ignorant fools. You are ignorant fools. And you're supposed to not be in here. You ignorant fools. Yeah, can you build that please and just... Dupery. You even moved the ice from left to right to left to right? Because there's no reason for there to be a blob of ice in between those two dispensers. You can always use the one that's closer. You can always use the one that's closer. But... Wait, why is there so many pips here? What is happening? Oh, you're dumping them. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Why is there so many babies? All of a sudden. It looks cute, but also, what the heck? Okay, first of all, can you close this off? Thank you. Evil buggers? Yeah. Those monsters. Wait, you stop that. Wait. Let's get the metal task first. Okay. Yeah, we forgot about the door. The wall. There was no wall. And I have you still. Okay. I will need you. Up here. Oh my god. There's debris in here. Gonna fix that. This happened when you had too much. Soon baby. Yeah, that's how it happens. Listen to Theo. Be careful about that hugging, guys and girls. It's dangerous. What is your problem? What? What is breaking here? Pipe? Oh, you are connected. Ah, shoot, I forgot to disconnect that. Okay, that's fine. Right. I'm gonna remake that one. Oh, we can just bring a bottle up there manually. Dupally. Dupally? That's the word. Yes. We can just go grab this bottle and bring it up here. Okay. Then I wanna have another stack of stuff here and here. For future use. Alright, and then this guy, you can go... Where's your goal? Where's your target? They go around, come around. Again. They go up this way. Alright, then you do that. But I will stop you in your tracks. Like right here, right now. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's go make some natural tiles. The pips will be in soon, TM, I guess. AKA, you get your proper seeds, but also no space to build in yet. Except -1. -1, this one you can do. Oops, need more than 36 kilograms of naphtha to survive. To survive? Oh, you mean to have the eggs in? Okay. I'm not super surprised, I guess. $36 naphtha is like, yeah, you need like probably, it's 800, some 300-ish, I guess. Did you get all your seed bits here? Yes, okay. So you can drop all of that. Thanks. We have seeds in all the places. You're good. You will want to remove those mushrooms. Oh my god. No, they're original. I was about to say, are these exuberant? No, they're not. No, don't knock this. Grab these guys. Can we open this? Can we reach this? I think we have to have a door here or something. I did it on fly, yeah. I mean, it's worth a try. Oh my god, there's more pips here. Wait, what? Is this door open? Oh, it's still open from way before when. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's from like a long time ago. And so you're still getting out. I was wondering that they would bring pips to another room. But I guess that is not what happened. What is happening here? You're off by 1 tile. Ah, shoot. Guess we'll remake that. Then you turn around. Or come down here. That works. That works. That works. I made a little pool for them. Not sure will work now. Maybe they will release the eggs in the pool. I have to find a way to push them out. We'll see. Oh, we'll mess with counter. Well, I mean, do they have to be in the pool to hatch? I think they just have to flop in there, right? So if they are like laying the egg here and the pool is this, then they will just flop back in there given enough time. There might be issues though with them being silly. Who knows? Okay, still, what is happening with you guys? Are you actually getting hot enough? You're still super hot, right? You're kinda hot. Okay. That's most unfortunate. You've also been inactive for forever now. Yeah, I work, but it works. But then when they get from baby to adult, they need to fly in the right place, not just above the pool. Yeah, sending them the right way has always been extra fun. In my attempts as well. Okay, this is annoying as hell. Look at that. We have a delta of like 30 kilograms or whatever. Wait, this is the wrong number. Between those liquid drops, I was about to say, these are not proper. 702, 707. Okay, this is 731. Yeah, that's 30 kilograms more or less. I can certainly go up to like 730 and then see which ones need some extra. And this guy can get a red sensor. You start off like you gotta wait for that to connect. Okay, and you are supposed to be fixed up differently. And did we get the nuclear waste to melt up here? We did. And the cool part about this is that they will bring in more of that stuff when it melts. So this blob eventually will get there. We move the blob up here in case it does something silly. What is this again? 800. Why is... Right, there's a cold block here still, and we're gonna move that too. That's why we... Yes. What? Alright, take some of it to move into storage, maybe. Let's see. Classic redneck. Yep, you could have found a way worse spot to do your little mapping. So I'm not even going to complain. Not even going to complain about that. 29. It's not getting hotter, colder, even though the temperature plate reaches outside. Like that. And can you guys get all this stuff moved? You picked up 2,000 grams. Not so sure about that. Can we go, say, miss a relocation, super high priority, and this one too? Actually, I want to get the best mover people on that job, but yes. Oh, also, you're empty. Glass matter. Can we fix you up again? Oh, no, not that one. First of all, you gotta get the conveyor going again. The steel's right there. I short-circuited this one for stuff going out. Now we gotta get stuff in. Wait, you're different from the other one. Are you sending stuff in? Okay, no, let's do this differently. You have 40. Wait. We have no loader here. Okay, we gotta wait for that first. Yes. Can you go Saki move stuff? Oh yeah. Maybe fix. And I hate everything. Maybe fix. I'm confident it's gonna work just fine. Ignits will find their way. Life finds a way. Or... Yeah, I'm confident. You're nice and hot here. I think you're gonna be fine. We don't need a naphtha here. Okay, did you build conveyor loader, please? Requires skill. Yes. Guess what? This bit. Okay. Yellow alert. Oh no. Alarm. Okay. How you all feeling? Oh my god. Of course we did. Yes, we need temperature control. We need precise temperature control. Why am I... Oh my god. Why be silly so much? Yeah. You hot, you cold. You're all disgusting. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get this water hot again. Not too hot, just a bit hot. You are now supposed to be so cold, actually. You are supposed to move some stuff out. Balancing you all out is gonna be the big annoying part. Are you moving anything? You are hooked up? Yes, you can just move things. You can just go grab igneous rock. You can, you do. You can just grab everything in here. There. Okay, then there was... How many crabs do we have? 6. There was the question about whether or not we do infinite storage. If I fail, I will need to print more gnit from the weird printer. Oh my god. Really? Is it that bad? Oh my god. Petroleum. You're fine here. Okay. How much is in top? 500 kilos? Quite a bit. A bit more than I want it to be. You can move everything. Wait, what's the temp now? It disconnected. Wait, why are you disconnected? That was not on purpose. And you have no connection here. Wait, where's my water going? Yeah, okay, that makes sense, but also it's very silly. Very silly, yes. Here, have a guidance rail in place, thank you. Okay, and you go remake that so we don't have quite as much petroleum here. Good. Why slow? Don't know. Who trapped? Senna. Okay. You're still doing... Yeah. You're fine. You're fine. fact that this happens exactly the moment the game is saving is telling. Okay, I can dig all this up. Progress is being made. Big base transformation. Make this a pass through. We can dig all of this up. This we want to have the foundation going upwards. Alright, then all of the poopy stuff in here that we didn't want to have in place. Be right back. What